Somebody give me a test.
Sprinkle jizz.
Yeah, welcome back everyone to the Eye of Observation. We are the Rulers of Fate. I'm your DM Mark, and today I'm with some of my players. I have a Andy, a Martin, a Joey, and a Mo, and a futuristic Cisco that's on his way, probably. So say hi everyone.
Hello everyone.
Hello everyone.
Before we go back into our game, we first have to do some announcements. Sadly, Cisco isn't on time to do them, so we can either do like one of the song thingies that I made the AI do. I don't think, Mo, you heard all of them.
Oh yeah, play another one. Yeah, I
Sure.
haven't heard it. You do the regular.
Okay, this is going to be tough because my naming things of things doesn't really, work. I believe this one is a announcement rap thingy. Yep.
Catch all our shows from the Eye of Observation to dining in Barovia, stripes in the creation. Arts of war, Dragonland style. Can we keep mysteries? Gonna make you smile. Email us, Rollers of Fate, at Gmail on X funded in, where our stories tell.
So bad.
Our games get wild, but jokes and themes so bold. Viewer discretion advised, that's what you're told. Big thanks to Tessa, presents for maps that shine. Darren Curtis, tabletop audio, and James Webster, so fine. Follow and like.
Very chill.
Right. Only sad part, it takes forever, this one. Oh yeah, then it repeats itself for some reason for 3 minutes. Now I remember why it took forever this song. Yeah.
Wait a minute, I've done this before. Why?
Like, we can keep on playing it for like the next 3 minutes, but it's just going to say the same thing. Now I remember, yeah. AIs aren't that great yet, but yeah, we are allowed to make fun of it as we go for now. Either way, as a reminder, we completely forgot to do this one, last week, I remembered.
Are we doing 2? Or just the 1?
Sure. Let's make it a special. Now Cisco isn't here, and
Oh
Luke.
no. That's so evil.
Yeah, why not?
Cisco, is it? You can join the call. Just join the call.
Cisco
I think
here,
he's
or-
watching the stream.
Well, he might not be home yet, or whatever.
Yes, bro. Oh, there he is.
He
Oh,
is.
yep, okay.
Well, listen, inspiration. Thank you.
Yay.
Oh, he had inspiration, so he joins.
Let me-
Only for the inspiration.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. 1 second, I'll be fully here. 1 second, I just put my cam on. Apologies for the delay. I was on power.
Oh, I'm the DM now.
Nope, not anymore.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Did you just kick other me off of the chat?
Yes.
Oh no!
How could you? Fine, I'm logging off.
Great. Another person who won't get any point of inspiration. Great.
No.
I meant. Oh, yeah, you know what? Never mind. Yep, I'll forgo inspiration for that then.
Yeah. Is there any words you guys want to learn today? Maybe I should ask you guys that instead of teaching.
Oh, that's a
random.
good one. What's
Is
what's
there anything
coming
you've
up?
always been curious about? Like, oh, I wonder what the Dutch call this word. Like,
I would like to learn an idiom or a metaphor actually. A Dutch one specifically.
I mean, mine is going to be a lot simpler. I was
that's
gonna
gonna
say,
be
what's the Dutch
very
word?
hard.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's the Dutch word for pie for no reason?
It's
Because-
pretty lame, but yeah. Like, I can also just say something in Dutch. You guys have to guess which
Okay.
phrase it is.
Ooh.
Isn't that what we've been doing this whole
That's
time?
Yeah, no,
I
it's
know,
always been.
like-
You guys have to guess a
The other way
word
around,
that's
yeah.
going. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm going to cheat. I'm gonna make ChatGPT do it for me. Oh wait, I'm not allowed to stream that then. Never mind.
Oh.
Think.
We say thank you to them. Sure.
Can you give me a famous Dutch?
Wait, what's the word?
I'm not sure yet.
We're going to hear
I'm
a
gonna...
phrase or a. Yeah.
ChatGPT
Two
doesn't
cervezas,
really
por
work.
favor.
Yeah. Like the problem is we in Dutch have our own stupid sayings. We don't like share them. We didn't take them from you guys and translate them or anything. So that's gonna be a tough one.
That's why I asked, because I want to know.
Sure. So I'm just going to say a random Dutch saying, and you guys will just have to figure out what the heck it means, or what do you prefer?
Sure.
Sure. Give me a famous Dutch saying. Okay. So you want me to say it in Dutch, right, and not in English? And you have to.
Yeah.
Sure.
You
Like.
guess
We
what,
have to
guess what it
guess
means.
where you're going. Like, what are you talking about?
Sure. Then the sentence is. Nu komt de aap uit de mouw. Nu komt de aap uit de mouw. Literally
Welcome
zero
to
of
somewhere.
literally zero of those words share anything with any of the English words.
Why does
so
it?
it's
Why
gonna
does
be
it sound?
impossible.
Why does it? Why does
Take
it
your
sound like?
thumb out of your mouth. That's what I'm going to say.
Oh, that could be. That,
Okay, I like it. Anyone else?
Can you say
It
it one more
sounded-
time?
it sounded more like.
Nu komt de
Nukem,
aap
time
uit
to
de
kill.
mouw. I can say it word per word if you prefer.
Newcomb, the mouth. So it's like something mouth. I don't know. It's just not welcome to mouth. It's like
Welcome to the
mouth.
well-
Welcome to the mouth of the wolf.
Welcome to the mouth party. Fuck you.
Sure.
Say it one more time.
Nu
come
komt
out
de
to my mouth party. I don't know. Like
nu komt de aap uit de mouw.
newcomers not welcome.
Yeah, that's a famous Dutch saying.
Wow, yeah, because they're so unfriendly. You know, they're most unfriendly people ever.
Where you're from? Foreigner out. But yeah, Mo, any clue?
No idea. I'm just gonna forego this and this and stop me.
Sure. Martin, what was your answer again? I think you
Take
got
your thumb out of your mouth.
It got some.
None of you got any close, I would say, in that guess.
Oh no.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
And this
The
was
wolf
kind of
sounded really
predictable.
good.
Okay,
What is it then?
now I'm going to just translate it word per word. And now you have to guess what it means, okay?
Okay.
Okay, the literal
Okay.
translation from nu komt de aap uit de mouw is the monkey comes out of the sleeve. Of like your shirt or whatever.
Is it like, this person can just, they can just pull off like a magic trick and it's, oh my god, the monkey have a sleeve? That sort of idea.
Kind of close.
I think it's like he's got a card under his sleeve, kind of meaning in English. I don't know.
Anyone else wanna guess?
He's a cheater.
Something unexpected. He did something unexpected. It's like, wait.
Joey?
He's a sly one. That's all I got. I really couldn't think of anything.
Okay, I'm gonna give Joey and Mo a second chance because both of you got the closest, kind of in the same corner, let's say it like that.
Don't trust him. He's a cheater. That's why I'm concerned with.
He is a liar and a deceiver.
I will give this one to Joey because, yeah, literally it means like, aha, now I've got you in your lie.
Ah,
Okay, there we go.
Wow.
That is
Yeah.
justice because Mo did not even guess the first round.
I
Yeah,
know, right?
well, this one took way longer than expected, so, you know what, 2-1 to Joey and everyone else gets 1, why not?
Yeah.
Play on it as well.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank
Alright.
you.
Yeah.
Luke, if you're watching, sorry. So with that,
Fair enough.
we're ready to go back into the Eye of Observation.
Evil laugh. I don't know why that sounded so evil. Sorry.
You can rub it in the next time you guys play together. So, let's continue the story, eh? Previously, the Crows continued their investigation of the missing Uncle Albatross. Their search led to an abandoned location where they met a member of the Cabal. They managed to overtake him with the use of the Emperor Vents and their magical abilities to save the uncle. They decided to hide in the Shadowfell where they were sure no one could follow them. Will went to Zeeper to ask for help, which he got in some way. And that's where we left off. Your uncle's now a fish person, and you guys just did a long rest into the Shadowfell.
Yay.
Right. Well, I got some good news and some bad news.
Can you tell them while I'm training and you hear like me and kind of clanging my sword with Kira around?
So my
But just give us the good news.
My hat's okay. So the good news is that we're all still alive. My uncle's not dead, and it seems like it's kind of stable here for a little bit. So that's the good
Okay, there's no
news.
news in there. That's no news.
Okay.
That's why we're leaving.
Then the bad news is my hat only has one charge, everybody. So if we were to have to teleport, we would have to make it count, or we would have to waste another day.
Well, I mean, I can't do my tree thing. I can go to a tree that I know.
Dude, you know, we should plant the tree at the crow's nest. Could you do that, actually?
It's
I
made
don't
of
know if it's
solid
going to.
You know,
Yeah.
like if we get like a potted plant, and we just
It has
left
to
it
be
there.
large enough. It has to be a large tree, like large size.
I mean, I've seen my mother doing tricks like that. Don't you have something to create like the forest to grow? We could plant like a little forest garden on the top of the crow's nest, like a outside garden in one of the towers or something, with trees. I don't know. Could you do something like that, guy?
Henry will raise his hand and go, "Where do you propose that you would plant the tree on a castle made of ice?"
Oh,
So-
it's made of ice. I forgot that.
What we gotta do, what we gotta do,
Very
Oh,
important detail.
you see, what we gotta do is we gotta get a bunch of dirt, and we gotta lay down the dirt, and get enough layers out of the seeds have room to burrow their roots, and then we water it, and hopefully we get it to where it's facing the sun, and then it might do that.
I mean, we just have to like transplant a really big tree. Like, it has to be like at least enough so that we can walk into it.
Okay,
I'm not sure.
okay. If we got a really large tree and we somehow, well, actually, no, I don't even see how we can do that. Well, I suppose it's just a question for later. Then, in that case, we'll go up to where his uncle was. Is his uncle still like alive? I'm assuming he's still unconscious. Like he's just not woken up yet.
He looks like he's still in his deep slumber, yeah. But
And the other guy as well, right?
yeah, the other guy is even in a worse state, it seems like.
Oh no.
Gotcha. Darlin, do you know that thing you did where you got into their heads to get them out? Is there any way you think you can get them
I,
to
I,
wake
I don't
them?
I don't know what I did there. It just happened. I wasn't
Alright.
thinking. I was just trying to help him, and I don't want to do that again.
All right. Well, we'll just not do that one. All right. Because
Maybe we
here's
can
the
try
thing.
to like read their thoughts. Maybe they're sleeping. Maybe you can try to do something.
I don't think I can read their thoughts, but I mean,
Detect thoughts. I mean, I have it, and Mr. Henry has it. Maybe we can try to see what's happening in there.
I look to Will.
that sounds like a better idea than nothing. So, okay, we'll do that.
I mean,
then.
worst case scenario, we'll learn nothing. I think. I don't think
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
we're not. I don't think we can hurt them with this spell. It's just for reading, right?
I'm reasonably sure. If you're not careful, you absolutely could. Well, detect thoughts, no, but the what I did.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Anyway,
shall I? Who said they had? Did you say you had detect thoughts, Martin?
Yeah,
Do you
I
want-
can do
do you
the
want-
newcomer, and you can do the uncle, because you know him at least something.
Very well. I will try detect thoughts on Derry Albatross then.
And I'll try it on the other guy, and I
Sure.
will go deep, see what is.
Well, both of them fail automatically because, well, couldn't really do anything. For the uncle, you will just see like completely blank, just all the way white. And you see him walking around like, "Where's my ship? Hello, hello, hello. Where's my boat? Boat, boat."
Yeah, I'm not telepathic, so I can't actually make contact with them in that way.
And for the newcomer, it's actually quite the opposite. He's just completely black and he's just sitting there in silence.
Can I try to speak to him telepathically, like, hello? Are you
Because-
awake?
Do you use your telepathic ability, Tinny?
Yeah.
I would say that would work in this case. Since, well, he's stuck inside his own head and you're talking to his head, so he would just kind of try to cover its ears and
Oh,
leave me
really?
alone.
You need to wake up.
Leave me alone.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! I leave him in that section.
He will try to cover its ears more and bury its head in, you know, like his head or in his legs.
Well,
hmm.
I guess that just
Are they?
Are they
Are they?
saying? Do you hear something? Sorry, Jay.
Oh,
he's just sitting there in the darkness. I don't know.
are they gonna wake up? Ever?
Honestly,
Hopefully.
from what I remember, when I took them to Zipper, he just said to give them time.
You did say we're not supposed to let them rest here very long, right?
Yeah, we being here is not very safe. And as a matter of fact, we should probably get out of here and well, actually, wait, no, before we leave, let's think about this for a second. So we leave here. Kai, you said you could use your trees. We can't go back to the Dancing Kobold.
Mm-hmm.
So we
We
need
don't
to
want
figure.
to, right?
No, we don't.
Yeah.
So we need to figure out another spot where we can go, and we can. This is a tricky one because if we go
What
to the
about the
Crow's
police
Nest,
station?
that's
I
a
don't
good
know.
one. If
Do I know a
mean,
tree there?
No
I
one
don't think
really
I know.
knows. It's a city. You've been there. Maybe there is a park somewhere or something we might past.
I probably
But
every-
I have to like know it. I have to have touched it or something, or have some kind of
I
knowledge.
do
So
you think Kai would, like, if he ever sees like a big tree in the city, is like, yeah, I'm gonna friend it.
I mean, if it's a big tree, it's like, oh, that's not nice because you know there's not many of them.
actually,
But
Kai, could we go to with your druid buddies and just kind of like
Yeah.
have?
I mean,
have
I know
them
I have like
there?
20 different trees in there. Like, yeah,
I'm just saying
We-
for the meantime.
I could be close to the herbs, the medicinal herbs. I could be close to, you know.
Oh.
So that might be the
That could
spot where we
help,
might
maybe.
have to go to see if we could either A, at the very least, leave them there, or B, try to get some more help from them there. Because, like I said, the fact that I could only teleport once, I personally would have been like, we could just go to the Crow's Nest and let them wait this out, but we're going to be stuck at the Crow's Nest if I go there right now.
Mm.
All right.
Yes,
So
it
if
would
we
be
take him to, the Druids or the Crow's Nest, from those two places, what's the next plan of action? Where are we going from here? What were you all up to that needs to be
Mr.
addressed?
Albatross can use his hat to take us somewhere else if we need to.
But where
Well,
is that? Somewhere else. What are we doing?
The original plan of action before we got into all this was to try to convince I forget his name. Player Joey's forgetting his name, but the guy we gave the dragon to still
Gilhart?
continue with the
Oh, Mr.
Mr. Gilhart. Mr.
Hart?
Gilhart. Yeah, Mr. Gilhart. Yeah. We were gonna try to do something to convince Mr. Gilhart to help us with this plan we have against the Emperor, but in terms of next step, we could either go to the monks,
I think we've
or
already been to monks.
we have.
Yeah.
We're waiting on We're waiting on a response from them about what they would do to
Ooh,
assist
that's
us.
a point. They are sending it to the dancing kobold. The response. That's what we're
Ah,
doing.
shit.
And we need to know about these devil infiltrators that are being brought into the capital city.
Yeah, they would contact you
but-
and yeah, Sending Stone, Cellstone.
Maybe we could employ a Bob to run the place for now.
Hmm.
Great,
I guess.
we're turning the dancing kobold into a Witherspoons. Wonderful.
I mean, it's just so we can have messages delivered, and we can, there is a lot of people that think that we are there. So I don't know.
That was Andy speaking, not Henry.
Oh, I read the tales of Andy.
Fuck, another Witherspoons. Ugh.
Because I'm trying to remember, we're on a limited time for this plan with Mr. Gilhart. I remember we don't have that many days left.
How
He
many
just needs
days
to
are we
be
talking about?
convinced.
Hmm?
How many days until what?
Until he leaves, and
Yep.
with all his resources.
Yep.
So I guess we're going there then after we drop your uncle off?
He wants a plan first, and I'd rather know what the monks are going to do in terms of what they will give us or support us with.
Well, these monks have taken their sweet time. So what we'll do is we'll drop my uncle off to the druids. We'll go to the dancing kobold to see if there's been any messages or anything left behind. If not, we might have to go to the monks directly and ask them what the holdup is.
Agreed.
All right.
Yep. So, all right, and then I'll
Alright.
just
That's all.
carry my uncle. All right, and then Malcolm will pull out Black Dar, do a quick little shh, and then we'll just all go up and out into the Raven Queen Temple.
Get back to the real world.
And then after that, we're gonna go outside to go to a tree, and then I'll just say, okay, so can you take us to your druid friends? Can you do your
Yeah.
tree thing?
I'll do it.
Do you think
Not you.
Elfo and Sven and how was his name? Ferdalf? Will they be happy to look after them? Do you think?
I
Have you
mean,
done something before like that?
I'm the archdruid now, so they have to do what I do, what I tell them.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love that.
yeah, exactly. You know.
I'm sure it'll be fine if they're there. Sometimes they go.
All right. I
Yep.
mean, maybe
Oh, yeah,
their
fuck, I forgot.
medicinal herbs are gonna help them with their memory. Who knows?
I forgot
Okay,
he was there
so-
as well.
I'll cast.
Oh yeah, for fuck's sake, Daredevil's family were not here last time. Oh yeah, you guys decided that you were going into shifts, right? Where one person would stay and the others would
Yeah, okay.
try to spread the good message of
Of the trees.
yeah.
Of the trees.
Yes.
Oh wait, Svein is actually here. He's just very far away. Yeah.
Oh my god.
There
This
you
time,
are.
yeah,
forgot about that.
Elfo's turn. I almost
What
didn't
the
see him there. He
hell
was
is
very
that?
well hidden.
It's the snare.
Oh.
I forgot about that.
It's the snare or a
Look,
bait.
Sven, you're going to have to come out of Wildshape because you need hands for these guys.
Okay.
You have no hands.
And I'm gonna be honest, you're kind of creeping me out here.
Yes, Sven, your bear snake form is a bit too much, I think.
I
Give
think
me
it's
a
pretty
moment.
cool.
Oh yeah, here's the actual Sven.
Hey,
There we
there.
go.
Oh, there you are.
Excuse me, I was just protecting the groove. Welcome back, Kai.
that'll definitely do it.
Hey.
That form will definitely do it.
Yeah, that's pretty
Anyway,
scary. I'm sure no one will dare to attack if you are in that form.
Anyway, we ran into some people who are not very kind, and well, Kai, you could tell them more. Actually, you're their boss.
Yeah, we have these two people. This fish person is actually not a fish, but it's complicated, but it's
He's
Mr. Albatross's
uncle.
uncle.
Yep.
Yeah. And this guy, we don't have no idea who it is, but you know, he's just a bit unwell, and we need to keep him alive. And
Did you ask him his name, or did you saw his name when you went in his mind?
no, he wasn't talking to me. He was just trying to like cover his ears, and yeah, no.
We should name him something, at least.
What? I mean, he's got a name. It's probably he will tell us when he wakes up.
Exactly.
What if he doesn't remember who he is? I don't know. Let's see then.
We can probably cross that, you know, river when we get to it.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
So, you think you can take care of them? You know, in one of the cabins or something. Make sure they have water and
That, of course. And
some
it's in
good
your
berries,
safe
you
card.
know. Oh, thank you. And could you let us know if they're awake? Can you send like an animal messenger type thing?
Which one?
Whichever you have available. Probably. I mean, if it's I mean, probably a bird is probably going to be faster.
Mhm.
I
I will think about it.
Sure. Oh, if you see a little, you know, a bit of a squirrel that it travels very fast, but I mean, I don't know if it's around. But yeah, I think a bird would be probably best.
Birds. I will send birds. No worries. To where actually?
I don't know where we're going to be.
Yes, we need a new home base, guys.
I mean-
well, a public home base for pretends, at least.
You could send him to the police station that is at again, player Joey's blanking out, but Will would know.
Brolin?
The Brolin police station, the one that we have the room for.
Oh yeah, the first city you guys
Yep.
entered.
The very first city, yeah. So Brolin, I'll just say, yeah, to the Brolin police station. We do have an office there. I don't know if we ever changed the name of the plaque, but it is just a blank office. It's in the back, so.
That's pretty far, right? That's.
I mean, you can try to scry the pool and see where we are.
If you wish, you could also.
That's also
send
an
them direct-
option. I never actually
Yep.
thought about doing that.
You could also send your messages directly to my office. It's relatively secure.
Okay.
It's an option. And I turn to Will and says, "Would you this police station building that you have do you want it made more secure?"
I wouldn't say no to that.
A shame I didn't prepare the glyphs, but something to think about.
Yes. Okay, well. Alright, Uncle, I guess I'll see you in a bit, and then I'll just hand him off.
No
All right.
worries.
I'm
Well, I
going
will
to
take good care of
take-
them.
A little bit of hair from the stranger and put it in my pockets.
Hey,
Oh, that's okay, but Soul's like hair or whatever, no, that's a no-go. That's.
Well, I need to know where he is. He's what's creepy. He's like, you know, he's not hair. He's usually a nail or something disgusting.
actually, you know,
My nails are beautiful, and my well manicured.
does-
Excuse me.
does Jerry have hair, actually? That's a fish person?
Not anymore. Well, my
Yeah,
head here.
no.
No. Damn.
Maybe in his toes, or you know, or is he hairy?
It's
Legs, maybe.
It's his head. He's got a fish's head. Is that right?
Oh, just his entire body is just like fish-like. Like, imagine we were, evolved from fish instead of monkeys. But in the
Does
form
he
of
have
a
arms?
human. Yeah.
Does he have arms?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like a Gripply, right? Or with a fish.
He's like an
face.
aquan, like an aqua person, like a
He's a
triton.
A Kuatoa.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of, but yeah, more like Avatar, like, that's the movies, the blue
Yeah.
people, kind of more in that. He's not literally like a Fortnite skin where it's just a fish. No, it's not that.
Oh, he's Abe Sapien from Hellboy.
Don't know
Yeah.
what that is.
Oh, boo.
No, the guy with the goggles. Goggles? He wears goggles, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty
that,
sure
that's
it was goggles,
good. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's good enough.
Hey. See, he has no hair at all.
Okay,
Yeah,
so, and I'll be
I was
like,
kind of
never mind
thinking
then.
of the fish person from Mandalorian with the eggs and Grogu. I was kidding. More like that.
Which fish person with it?
Yeah, there was an episode of The
he kinda
Mandalorian
looks
that
like
there
he
is like
has
a
a bit of
fish
hair,
and she
like,
has these
along
eggs
his,
on her
like-
back and he's trying to eat the eggs all the time. The Grogu is trying to eat her eggs.
Oh,
Anyway.
yeah.
So as we hand them off, but right, okay. In that case, I guess we should head back to the Dancing Kobold. Kai, do you think you could do your tree thing again? I'd rather save the teleportation in case we really need it to get to the monks, or in case we need it as a get out of jail free card.
I can do it once more today.
Okay, so if
Where are we going?
I think it's to Occultation, the capital, because I imagine, unless you would know
Yeah.
the tree that's in there, but...
In occultation, I have a tree just outside town,
Oh,
and I become
Alright.
walking. Yeah.
yeah, and then we could just walk to the Dancing Kobold, yeah, and then we'll check there.
Let's see. Beam.
Sounds good.
From there, we'll just do a bit of time skip where you just go to the most nearby tree that you know about Dancing Kobold, and
Yep.
you'll walk towards the street of the Dancing Kobold. Looks the same as you left it.
Alright, and then Wills is gonna open the Dancing Kobold up.
As you open it, it's just still complete silent. Feels a bit
Could
cold
I take
inside,
my-
but
Could I take my spyglass from the outside and really have a good look around the perimeter to make sure there is no one weird looking or spying or something
Sure.
like that?
but yeah, the inside of
Perception, okay?
Oh, you don't have to roll anything.
Okay.
Like it's for nothing right now, but if it comes up, I will
Nothing,
tell you.
yeah? Okay, cool.
So, alright, then I guess I'll just
All
look
safe.
behind the bar to see if, like, my uncle actually left anything, like if there's been any other letters or anything like that.
You want to do
And-
firm, like, take everything apart, just to look at everything, or
Yeah, I guess, and really I'm searching for any sign, like there was either a notice or something from the monks or from anybody else besides what we found before with when he got kidnapped.
it appears like there's not any like mail or whatever. He didn't get any like letters
Alright.
delivered
Hmm.
during the like it's a week right or something that you went away.
Yeah. Yep.
It appears to be literally nothing except for like probably one letter of like one of the dancers that were like, "Yo, what's going on? When are we getting paid? Yada yada."
All right. Yeah, that's going to be taken care of. And then I'm just gonna look through my uncle's accounts. Maybe I can give them all a paycheck before I leave. Da-da-da-da-da.
Do you know if he owned the place, Will, or was he paying a mortgage? Something like that.
You know, that is a good question. And then I'm pretty sure he would have owned the place. Like this was his.
Yeah, no worry. You don't have to worry
Like,
about the landlord showing
paid
up.
off,
And
yeah. And then I'll be like, all right. And then Lee thinking about it, then the dancer can get paid. And then the recipient, I'm gonna assume just a random name like Lisa or somebody. Okay. Just let me get some paper. Hello, Lisa. I am currently away. Might be under new management soon. In the meantime, here should be enough for your paychecks. And Will's gonna take out. Let's see how much I have. Will's gonna take out 400 gold pieces. No, 450, and then 450 gold pieces, and he'll just kind of leave it there with that note.
She's going on a round the world trip. She's never coming back.
yeah,
Yeah.
never
So,
seen her
he'll
again.
just-
Yeah.
400. That's a lot.
Imagine
Yeah.
there's several dancers, and you're paying them all in
Mhm.
advance the next 3 paychecks.
Yeah.
Several, maybe a year's worth,
Yeah.
until the end of the world is over and done with.
Literally, yeah.
So that's my logic with why it was that much, and then I'll be like, it'll be kind of like either in a box or a container or something with that note, and then it'll be like, right, okay, so she should know that this is where the mail is, and right, okay, loose ends tied up with that. I guess this means we have to go visit the monks. We have to see what their holdup is because it's been a while since we heard from them.
Agreed.
Yeah, meant to send a message here. I don't see. I mean,
Yeah.
it feels like we keep going there and we're getting nothing. So we should just, now that this place, we could keep checking, and coming back. I mean, up to you. I just
Mm. Well, I mean, the only thing left to do then would have been to try to plan something. I mean, I don't really have any other ideas in terms of dealing with the Cabal.
We know where they are now.
Do we? I mean, we kind of just teleported out pretty fast. I wouldn't say that we necessarily.
Like,
can
you
teleport
know
back to
the
that same
memory
location.
of the location. Like, you've seen everything.
That is true.
What if the monks are dead?
That is a lot of monks. Either they're dead or they're getting held up. Like maybe the
There
Cabal
was that
is
one guy that hated us, so maybe they're having like back and forth with him.
internal. You think?
Yeah,
Well,
maybe.
whatever it is, we should get there quickly so they don't change their mind.
That is true. So let's see where we're at right now with occultation. I'm trying to see if there's like a train system we could take to get there. Or I mean, I could
It's,
use the teleport.
It's the next turn over it. We can take the train. We've taken it before, right?
We
Yeah,
have, I
Guess
think.
we're
Yeah,
currently there.
yeah, because we're currently in
It's literally just a
occultation.
train,
Yeah, so we could just go to Lyrador. All right, let's go get on a train. It's been a while. Oh, before we go, and then Will's gonna go to the cabinet and he'll be like, "Please tell me he." Aha! And then he will take out this very, very like old-looking cab. I knew he still had some. All right, and then Will's gonna take this bottle of Cabernet with him and leave behind 3 gold pieces. All right.
I really
ready to go.
expected you to loot everything, to be honest.
I mean,
Like
I
every
don't wanna be
bullet
a
that it's in
dick.
there, in the bag of holding.
I like this is still my uncle's joint. Like, you know, I still am like, but at the same time, I'm taking his good shit. Like, I'm taking
Sure.
his good stuff. Like,
Yeah, I'll go to the kitchen, maybe try to get us prepare some kind of quick food or something if there is anything left. Could be.
Yeah,
have
most
some
meat has
lunch.
gone rotten, obviously, and yeah. Everything is old, like, yeah, there's no one been here for a week.
and
Alright, so I'll
while
throw everything out and take a bit of time prestidigitation the place and making it so it doesn't stink the next time we come even
Yeah.
worse.
and I'm just gonna take
Rats
another note
everywhere.
and write in the meantime. P.S. Lisa, in the meantime, if you could be a temporary manager while I get new arrangements figured out, that would be really swell of you. Also, my nephew thinks you're cool. And then just leaves a note there.
Maybe ask him out one time, he's very shy.
I'm just, just if you're thinking about it. Anyway, and then after that, Will's like, all right, let's go. And then he'll take a bottle of scotch that he has in his pocket, and then he'll just start drinking out of it while we're walking, if we're leaving, after everything's been cleaned up.
I feel feels like we are rushing a little. Just
Well,
what is the rest of you that is not Will think about anything?
that's fair.
For a little, Jane, you are awfully quiet. Same with you, Henry, and you, Kai.
Well, I don't know. I was abducted. I don't really feel like talking, so I'm just following what you guys are doing. I really don't know
I
what to
mean, we all
think.
have problems in life, Jane.
Why do you want to be a problem with me?
I would not recommend that.
but
So
you know, I love you. I just want you to be yourself. I understand you've gone through a lot, but so have we. Really, we died. Well, I'll kind of like. I mean, we could have died many times.
I did die, but that's a whole separate conversation.
Well, not really died.
Yeah, I
Kind of.
He was totally dead.
my heart stopped.
Oh,
When you mentioned that you died, she doesn't react to it. Look, all I'm saying is that I don't know what's happening to me, what just happened before with your uncle, what I did. It's all new to me. I don't understand it. I've got gaps in my memory. All I want is to focus on how can you stand here so and say, oh, slow down when you know the world's going to end soon. We should be in a rush. We should be going around. and trying to find out how to fix the problem, stop the Emperor. So please don't tell me to slow down, because there's no point.
You want some, darling?
She grabs it from your hand
Yep.
and she takes a swig.
Yep.
Maybe I'm just thinking, will you be okay, Jane, if I look into your eyes for a second? You remember when those creatures had tadpoles inside or something like that? What if they did something to you, actually?
I don't want. I already had Henry look at me, and
No, I didn't.
someone did great Gear Restoration. I can't remember who it was. Was it Will?
It was me. I think I tried it. Yeah, I did try
Yeah.
it. I did try a Greater Restoration. Yeah.
Oh,
And there
Will had a
was-
look.
Like in like medicine, kind of like have a look.
I mean, you
I mean,
can
I
if you
wonder
want.
if
I
that's
wouldn't
true.
say that Will did. I wouldn't say that Will was like super.
I'll just say, I don't think it's necessary.
Well,
Why?
darling.
Do you suspect me of something?
I don't know. You just don't seem yourself, really. So I do not that I suspect you. I know you have a very strong mind. I'm not in doubt in that your abilities or anything like that, but you're just not yourself. So I'm a bit concerned. I
Wow.
think we all are.
I don't think it matters if I'm alright or not, because at the end of the day, you, me, all of us here, we're just pawns in a big grand plan for the gods. So it's
It
better
will
we just continue
it.
what we're doing and just get on with it.
Yeah, but the
If we
stronger
survive all this, then sure, we can all go chipper and be happy.
it's just the stronger our bond, the better. If we are having like a weird issues in our personal relationships, it could influence the outcomes of things. So we just have to keep it chill. That's all. I understand you don't feel yourself, but you know.
So she looks at Sol and then she says this. So, we never had a relationship. And she walks
I
out the
know.
door.
Okay, that I will admit that was a little hurtful. I could talk to her later. Oof.
Yeah, you see Saul kind of like for a second, his eyes kind of like look into the horizon, just kind of like things you can see on himself that he's kind of like telling himself, put yourself together and don't show any emotion. And he kind of like looks stern.
Okay, you know, big guy, solid 7 out of 10 effort. Solid 7 out of 10. We could work on that. Anyway, all right,
All right.
onward. Okay, there's the bus.
Yep, the train just
Train.
arrived, just in time. How lovely. Yep, all aboard.
And
Obviously, you all get kind of lovely seats in this beautiful train. Since you guys are now, war mages.
do they have a
so,
stable
Yeah.
in this train?
Right, for our horses.
oh yeah.
I don't think Mo has ever seen that one, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
he hasn't seen it. It's okay.
Give
thought
me a
the snare
moment.
was
I
bad.
know
You
it
thought-
exists
you thought the
somewhere.
This is up there with the snare.
You guys,
Well,
why
yeah,
don't
it's
you
actually
role
on
play
the map.
for a moment
I
in
think
the
it's-
train as I try to find it?
He's on the map of the actual city, actually, I think.
You also haven't seen this, too, I believe.
Oh Jesus
Yeah,
Christ!
What is that? Wait, make it big.
Oh,
Wait, I
those
will zoom in.
those
Let me
were
zoom in.
fun though. Oh man,
Yeah,
That
it was a
was
terrible
Whoa.
tragedy. Yeah.
Those were fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, the vampires kept on slipping and falling and then dying. It was a bit of an
Yeah.
epidemic, in fact.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
I do have the 2 horses you guys left on the mountain.
Oh no!
Did we?
Oh, guys.
I thought we.
Yeah, they're-
They probably have a family now. It's
They look
fine.
pretty
Oh,
happy.
you know what? Yeah. You abandoned these horses on a snowy mountainside,
They look
and you
like-
have a go at me for killing some salmon.
They look like
I
my
I
mean,
didn't abandon them. It was
no,
them. It was
yeah,
their
small.
horses.
I
Oh,
thought
that was a
we pulled,
general
like,
thing, not you.
Lord-
Not you.
I thought we pulled a Lord of the Rings with like where we Aragorn told the horses to go home when he was going to talk to those
Yeah, I
ghost
found
guys in the 3rd movie. I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
that's what we did. We basically just told
Oh,
them, "Hey,
shit.
go
Oh,
home."
yeah.
Like,
Oh
leave.
no!
Oh my
Oh,
god.
It's so
Idiot.
terrible, this one.
It's awful.
Why is that
Oh
horse
my-
outside?
Like,
There's a whole lot of them.
okay, the one on the left,
They came
how
to
does
say
that-
goodbye to their friends, and
the
then
one
they
on the
leave.
left, how does
and they
that
go.
work? Like his lower body is in the chair.
Doesn't work. That's the.
That's the problem.
That's so creepy.
Anyway,
Very sick.
one of these days we're gonna have episodes where we just do nothing but go down memory lane, and it's just a giant fucking.
It's a flashback
recap.
episode. Yeah. Just go through everything I've been posting. There's so much stupid
Oh
shit.
my god. Anyway, as we're sitting down in the train, I'm just gonna say to the first person who even looks like they're remotely an employee, I'll be like, alright, I will take a martini, shaken, not stirred, please.
He's kind of like an sir, this is you. The bar is like 2 cargoes back.
What do you do here?
You know what? Yeah, exactly. That's a good question. What do you do here then?
Like you see this kind of like he's on like
Having breakfast.
like just a guard like uniform, right? But for like the train station, they are not servants. Like they're just obviously to protect. Like
This is a train guard. This is a train guard or conductor. They sort of tickets and the safety critical people. Hospitality are different people.
like
I'm just gonna say, oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was a transit. You know, I thought this was the upper class transit trains. I thought this was just what it is.
Ticket, please. A gin and tonic.
yeah.
Wait. Will, Saul, this is not hospitality. This is the person who just sorted tickets.
Yes. Yeah, that's quite confusing. Sorry for that, young sir.
Alright.
Look at the guy.
And he
Nice
just goes
guy.
into a
Oh,
different
alright,
cargo. He
I'm
just
just-
walks away from this
All right,
conversation.
I see how it is. All right, I don't know who I leave a bad review to, but I'll leave one eventually.
You probably
some
see
point.
another guards like Vicar probably losing his mind, like laughing his ass off as he sees this happen.
The other guards are like, hey, check it out, fucking Greg over there. Anyway,
Look at Greg there. What a fanny.
that's just Will doing.
Get
dumb
us one
shit.
too, Greg.
Oh, man.
Hey, Greg. When you're done there, you need to go over to this car here and just go get us a long stand, okay?
All of his fucking friends are roasting him at.
Yeah. Get the fuck out! It's his first day. It's allowed. It's.
Anyway.
But yeah, if you want to get drinks or food
Yeah.
or whatever, you just have to go
Yeah,
into
where
other
it is.
cargo things. You're
Gotcha,
just,
yeah.
You're not in the we wait for this class. You're in the we're just employees that are allowed to go free. So
Oh shit. Okay, then I overestimated the. You know what? I'm keeping that. I'm not gonna retcon that. I'm just gonna
Oh,
say
that's
that
good.
Will's overplaying his hand.
He's a bit drunk already. He's
Yeah.
he's been necking from that bottle of whiskey, which, as I've said, pains me every time you have him neck whiskey from a bottle.
Yes, every time, and I'm gonna
Not
keep
not
doing it.
this is not me being in character. This is me being
No, I would-
outraged at this
would say
fictional
you-
character that you're playing.
I would say it's both. Even Dr. Jones knows his alcohol a little bit. Not probably. Well, he knows it to a better extent than Will in the sense, academic sense. Like, yes, this is fine vintage. And then Will's like, listen, man, that tasted exactly like fucking grapes. It's sour as fuck. Somebody stepped on that. Like, the dichotomy of the different understanding of alcohol.
There's a bit of that there. You're not wrong. My familiar's here. Phoebe,
Oh,
how are
yeah.
you? Or my actual familiar, Tiff. Henry's
Tiff,
familiar,
yeah.
Phoebe. The homophobic hat.
speaking of homosexuality, Cisco, why don't you make a history check?
Oh my god. That was
Call it out.
dude.
With so much.
That was such
I look at the cat.
segue.
Yeah, that was just
And
a
I
weird
try
segue.
to read into the history of Stonewall and homophobia in the world.
So yeah, the cat.
Phoebe hisses at you.
Well, it's good that you rolled that high, because you remember when you did the spy class thingy like a half hour ago?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure a dude that you saw during that time is also on the train.
Oh.
So we
I
are
would-
being followed.
Someone's on.
Out of
someone's
interest,
Yeah.
out of interest, Mark,
Hmm?
did he make any stealth checks?
The guy?
Try and tail us. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
You probably didn't notice him. He was just.
The reason I was asking was because would my passive perception have picked up an attempted stealth check, although I wasn't checking for it. That's why I wanted to ask, but there was no stealth checks, so it doesn't matter.
There's nothing to be detected right now because, well, except for Sol seeing his face twice, is the only suspecting about him.
I'll look
Yeah,
at
he's-
him kind of from the corner of my eye, and I will go away from the group somewhere that is it a place that I could kind of casually cast a spell, or will it be too obvious? Is it a lot of people around?
And
Like you're
I would like.
Yeah, go
Go
ahead.
on. I was
I
gonna
mean,
say
I
I would
don't
like
wanna
to help
harm him.
Soul. I would like to say if Soul's gonna try casting a spell or
I
something, I would
haven't
like to
told
help him.
I haven't told anyone. Yeah,
Okay, well,
Like
I was
you,
just gonna s-
I want to
like.
keep it as discreet as possible because I think in the moment I start
Soul's
telling
gonna
us,
Soul's gonna
then
go
it's
kill him.
gonna be more obvious.
Soul's gonna go kill him.
I'm just gonna hex. I'm just gonna hex him.
just hex him,
even though
just
he doesn't
slide
do
him.
anything
just
mechanically, I want to
slightly.
give him disadvantage
Well-
on dexterity checks.
You guys keep trying to stealth spells, but it's like there's a whole meta magic for that exact reason
Yeah.
that exists. For that.
So if I
Like,
could do that,
Not really, because
DM,
probably
but-
as you go into different carcass to get to like the restaurant bar to get something food because you didn't get it, that's probably where you spotted him. So there's other people
There's
in the
too many
same
people,
cargo.
yeah.
Unless you have to go to like the chef, be like, hey, get out of here for a second, I need coffee or something. But then you have to make, it's up to you.
You know what? What if I disguise myself as a different war mage and kind of just I could do something like that. I could disguise myself as a different war mage, go back into the room and pretend that I'm casting a spell for some other reason. So I will say something like with a different voice. I'll go into the bathroom, cast disguise self on myself, and I'll say, "Don't panic, anyone. There has been an incident. I am looking for someone. So I will need to cast magic. Everyone stay still. This is official business."
What?
Sure, I'm just curious where this is going.
Keep going, keep going.
You do you see like the two
now-
guards that are there to protect, they just look at each other, but they do see your, official,
Yeah, I'll show
Mage
the
thingies, or
the
like-
kind of like
sure.
and I will go ahead and see where the guy is. Hopefully, he's still there, and I will cast Hex on him. But I will use a higher level slot. I'll use a third level slot, so it lasts for 8 hours, and I will give him disadvantage on stealth checks, on dexterity
Yeah,
checks.
thanks. Something the guy has to roll, or it just happens?
No, it just
It
happens.
just happens, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I curse him.
What do you
Hey,
curse?
hey, fuck you!
Yes.
Dick!
So I'll kind of like, for a second, even though I'm disguised as someone else, like he won't really feel it, but on my mind, I will see how ink surrounds him, and a drop of ink just drops on his head, and it kind of like melts into his real form, even though it's all kind of like a spell magic that I always see.
Cool. Yeah. The rest of the cargo, just after you casted the spells, are like, what? Just, like nothing happens.
Yeah, necessary. All right, he's not here. Keep alone. Keep enjoying your day. Thank you very much. And I will just step out, change guard. I'll say to the guards, thank you for that. The Empire appreciates your service.
The two guards are just staring at each other once again, like, he did nothing, right? Nothing happened, right? Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
We saw him. We all saw him cast hex on that individual, right? Is that right, Cisco? Is
I
that
think he's in a
No,
different car.
he went into a different person.
Yeah.
Entity, this guy self thingy.
No, but we saw this other person cast hex towards one person. This suspicious person.
Depends if all of you went together to get some food or whatever. Then
I mean,
probably would
I
have.
didn't
Oh no!
go
no.
there.
Oh, so was this other person in a different car?
Yeah,
completely?
there are different cargos. Let's
Okay,
say.
never-
Not too
oh,
many.
never
I
mind.
thought they were in the bar cart as well. No
Okay,
worries,
okay,
man.
never mind.
Either-
Okay,
either
so
way.
Cisco's character's Solo was alone while he was in there. Okay, great.
Mhm.
Saul went solo.
Solo went
Correct.
solo. Okay, got you.
And I will, even though I'll come back, but I'll keep all the time I'll try to keep track of who comes in and out of our cart or things like that, and I will. I think probably Kai is. I will kind of say to Kai, "Can I speak to you for a second, Kai?"
No, I don't want your nail.
Oh, it's okay.
What?
Come
Oh, sorry.
on. I
I mean-
can give you a teeth if that makes you feel better.
It's even worse.
Those don't
Seeing
grow
this-
back.
Seeing this complete stranger, who I believe is not
After
done
24 hours.
disguise self, come up to our friend Kai and call him by name. I'm like, how do you know his name?
Oh,
you're
it's
still
just
the
me,
sky self, yeah.
Henry. It's just me on disguise.
Oh, you know, I honestly thought Kai made a new friend. I was gonna be like, Kai, I don't know if I could take on any more clients right now.
Oh,
I mean,
no,
maybe.
it's just me, guys. I'm just on this guy's mission at the moment.
Okay. Well, how's it going?
I don't know. It's going well. I think maybe it's better if I just tell everyone, but do not react. We are trying to. We want to make sure this person doesn't realize, but we have been followed since we left your house. I mean, your uncle's place.
Ah,
So it would be very good if we could actually pretend that we don't know that this person is following us and try to figure out where is it coming from, why is he doing it. Maybe we could follow him back or them back. So I.
Or we could just go and question him.
Yeah, but these people seem to be quite zealots, really. It doesn't seem to have worked very well for us. I think they'd rather die than say anything to us.
I
don't know.
mean, I don't know. I mean, we could be persuasive, but other than that, I mean, okay, if we're being followed,
Hmm.
maybe.
I mean, he's not really hiding. That's the weird thing. So maybe it could be someone that is following us for good. I don't really know.
What does he look like?
He's got like a brown, long hair, kind of like glasses, and very pale, and quite handsome, but tall and lanky.
Good enough. Thanks.
Yeah, but then that's a very interesting looking individual.
He sounds very genetic.
Oh no.
Yeah, actually, that's even better. That's even better. As someone who's going to tail someone, you want to blend in the crowd.
Oh, is he that person over there with the yellow glasses?
He's
What about that guy with the yellow hair?
It's like this one with I do like a. Actually, I'm not gonna be doing casting magic now. Actually, I could do it because I'll dress up as a mage. I'll do a tiny minor illusion of how he looks like, actually, in a small image just for us, kind of like as hidden. Like I'll do it low, kind of like towards the floor. We're near a little table, kind of cart with. I will imagine like something like that.
All right.
Basic terrain
Once-
card.
Once Soul shows me that, I'll get up and approach the person.
Oh God, you're not supposed to do that. What are you doing?
You know.
Why exercise?
She's got some
the
things
minute.
to work out. Let's keep an eye, but let's see what she does. This could be good.
I'll approach the person.
You say building relationships, but you got to build that trust to build a relationship. Let's follow this. Let's go with this.
I turn to everyone as Jane goes, she's going to hurt him.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
what I mean.
we just have to stop her from killing him.
No, she's
It's
going to
fine.
start a fight on this train and it's going to cause a scene. And this is what's going to happen. Watch.
You know what? Put a little more faith in her, okay?
Oh,
She's a lot
we-
more than just.
We can take wagers.
I mean, she's gonna win.
I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, how bad is he going to hurt
I'll
her?
bet a silver she starts a fight.
I bet a silver that he will hit his head with his.
yes,
her
I think just
Yeah,
I will
fist.
say one silver
Punch.
that she grabs him by the neck.
Okay.
You,
Safe one.
none of y'all have any faith in your friends. Jeez. Anyway,
I mean,
What-
we know
Do
us.
you want- Are you in or are you out, Mister Albatross?
are you in or are you out? I'm just gonna leave and kind of just not like follow
You
Jane
think
in the
punch the
face,
face,
but
grab by the neck, and I think start a full-on fight.
I'm just gonna follow her lead. I'll just go there. Hey, darling, do you want it to be just you, or want any of us to go with you? Just to clarify, I don't want to ruin your jig.
There won't be a jig. Just give me a moment.
I mean, as in your lead. That's what I meant by jig, not jig as in fight. I can see how that's confusing, though. But all right, I'll just let you do it. I'll be back here.
I walk up to the. Is the person sitting alone?
Yeah, he's currently just sitting in like at a table, probably enjoying some tea and a newspaper in front of him. He does have like this
Oh.
kind of locket that he keeps staring at as you are coming closer to him.
He's got the locket in his hand.
Yeah, he's just
I'll-
kind of
I'll
looking at kind of like an watch.
I'll snatch it off his hand.
Sure.
What's his reaction?
Just aside and very calmly takes his tea and just sips it. And then during the sip he will just make eye contact with you, puts his tea down.
I'm only gonna ask you this once. Why are you following us?
Not really following you.
Then what are you doing?
Making sure that that number on that thing is as low as possible.
I look at the number on the. Is it a watch?
Kind of like,
it-
yeah,
is
it's
it-
kind of like a watch. And it's currently at 0. Like, it has like a meter, but it goes like into like the thousands. It's
Can I see? Can I make an Arcana check to see what it potentially could be?
sure.
Lowest possible. Okay. 24.
Like, it's for sure is a meter. It's meets something like, you know, it measures something. But what it
Okay.
measures, you're not sure yet. But it's clearly measuring like something. And currently, the value of it is 0. Whatever it is.
What are you using this for?
Now, to be honest, I was told that it shouldn't reach 0 at whatever it cost, but I never understood why.
It's 0 now.
Yeah, which probably means it works.
Who are you working for?
Not working for anybody, just got told what to do. Otherwise, consequences, you know. Oh, you know.
I don't know, so I'm asking you. And this is the second time I'm asking you to tell me what's going on here.
You know the red wizards, people that pretend they are controlling the world, and you know, the Cabal.
The Cabal sent you here.
Not really send, more demand, you know. It's my own choice that I rather do this than watch a lot of people die for no reason. Once again, I have no idea what they want from me doing this, but...
I will, Does he seem... Could I get a gauge of, does he seem quite, how could I say the word powerful in terms of like, he can take care of himself? One of those type of situations.
Yeah, he kind of gives like the vibe of like Billy Butcher from The Boys if he was not really interested in anything.
Oh shit, Billy, but
Mm.
fuck. Okay.
Kind of like if he didn't have like a, you know, moral code of, I have to kill Homelander, like, kind of like that. Kind of the same vibe. Probably the don't mess with me, I will fuck you back type. So then, anything else you wanna ask, or he tries to reach back for the locket? Don't know if you...
No, I'll hold on to it. I'll be like, well, if you want this back, I'm sure my companions have got some questions they probably want to ask you as well. Why don't you join us?
Not really interested, to be honest.
Well, I didn't give you a choice, and I'll start walking away with the locket towards Will.
Hey, darling.
I take my silver back. We've all lost.
Will won by leaving.
I mean, I won because I was like, oh, hey, darling, how are you?
Is he following?
Yeah, with like a deep sigh, he will grab his newspaper, put it under his thing, grabs his tea, sips
Hello.
it, puts it down, places a cold coin on the table, and walks away very slowly towards you all.
Hello.
Yeah.
I got a couple glasses of whiskey here if you want one.
No. And he keeps on walking with Jay.
Suit yourself. Okay. Yep.
I'll once I get to our compartment, I'll toss the thing to Henry, and and then I'll say, the Cabal sent him.
Right.
hi.
Well, hello. I guess firstly to not be rude. I'm guessing you know all our names. What's yours? I'm Will.
Not really interested in names. Not my job, just to find all of you, which was extremely easy.
Yeah, we tend not to keep a low profile that much.
My
Henry.
name is Alex. Great, that's Henry. Now I know that too.
Nice to meet you, Alex.
Nah, it really isn't.
I mean,
You will just
you
take a
haven't-
seat and so questions
In the middle of the train.
So,
like just with the rest of all of you where you guys were sitting before.
Yep.
Just
So, I'm guessing just to first off. So, as my darling here illustrated, you were sent here by the Cabal, so we could save that. Why? Like, are you loyal to the Cabal, or is there something else they have? Is there? I guess just why is more my question.
nah, it's more of a poke the bear a few times situation. My own fault, but yeah, I'm not gonna get innocent people.
I mean, are
Get
you
into
aware
harm
though
ways.
that you are committing a crime? We could arrest you right away. Following
Hey.
an officer, a stage mage.
War mage,
War
I think.
mage.
Yeah, we're war
Yeah.
mages.
I don't think he cares. So
Yeah, that's very cute and all, but
I mean,
Well,
I don't know. I don't care. You care, but we could put you under arrest, and then you will have no choice but to follow as we carry you around with handcuffs. What is the aim? I mean, why do they care what we do? Do you know?
it's that thing. I'll point towards as sources. I'll point towards what Henry's currently ritual casting detect magic.
Are you actually?
Mhm.
Is it any laws? Can we cast magic anytime, anywhere? Is
We're war
No
mages,
one
I
really
just-
cares.
yeah, war
We're
mages are
mostly
allowed
okay
to
as
do
long as we're
magic
not-
whenever they feel like it. Other
Yeah, that's
normal citizens is a big no-no.
Okay.
But and I'll just say you kept mentioning you don't want innocent people to die. You're where your group was abducting people.
I'm not really with them.
Okay. So, but by working with them, they are hurting innocent people, right?
Wait, yeah, sure. By the way, in the meanwhile,
Sorry.
Henry, do a Arcana check first before you do that.
I could. Yeah, sorry.
decide.
Yeah, I could just let him.
That's why I was texting it
Do
so
it.
that Henry didn't
29.
interrupt because he wouldn't be talking.
Yeah, as you get the locket passed to you, you just look at it as Jane has thrown it to you, and you see it's now displaying the number 2. And with your Arcana check, you come to the same realization. It's measuring something, but what it is, you don't know either with this Arcana. It's probably a a distance that you think of it.
He said
was
he shouldn't get down to 0.
What was the number when you got it from him?
Wait, what was the number when I got it from him? Was it not 0
Zero.
before?
It was
zero.
0 when you got it from him. Yeah.
So we're doing something that they want.
And for you, it's now displaying the number 2.
Oh no, it's going up.
Yeah, after saying so, we're doing something that they want, and I show them that this is number 2 on it now.
What do you mean? How do you deduct that we're doing something that they want? Could you explain me? I'm not sure.
He said apparently that the number needs to. Did I hear that right? That it needs to be 0,
Be as low as possible.
Be as low as possible.
as below as possible. So now the number's getting higher. So I've misunderstood. My apologies. We're doing something they don't want to do. So it seems we're doing something that they don't want us to do.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I assume
what's,
this. Sorry, go ahead, guy.
what's the highest number you've seen in that thing?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, it went all crazy this morning. Like, few thousands it was first, like it was unreadable that high. And then all of a sudden it was just a few thousands. Then I realized what it actually probably was after you guys entered the location that I was observing.
I'll get
Oh,
my pelt out quickly and I'll just cast identify on it. Actually,
when we entered where you were observing.
Yeah. Then...
But then it went down.
Yeah, it went down more and more. Then I kind of realized what it probably is after she came to me.
Philip, tell us now.
The distance from you, I think, darling.
No, but now it's 2, and she's right here.
Yeah, but when she had the watch, it was there, right? And then I'll just really quickly borrow the thing. All right, I'm gonna go like 5 feet the opposite direction, and I'll just take a look at it.
Tick, reaches upwards.
Yep. Okay, so as we get closer to you, Jane, I'll just start walking towards Jane. Does the number change as I get closer to her?
Yeah, to the point where if you give it to her, it's 0.
All right, so it seems like this gentleman very strongly involves you, Jane, and the higher this is means that the further away he is from us. So
you must have some kind of tracker on you,
that's what it's.
or this thing can track you. Yes.
Yeah.
Why are they still tracking me?
Well, you
I
know
don't
that
get
they
it.
want you as a vessel, right?
It doesn't make sense. I don't know what's going on. Why are you tracking me? You must have a purpose. There must be a reason why they sent you.
Oh, because I'm awfully good at my job, and he will try
And
to
what
reach for
is
the
your
locket
job?
again.
Up.
And what
May I
is your
finish-
job?
May I finish my ritual?
Yeah, and I'll
Mr.
give it to Dr. Jones. There you go.
I don't know if Henry is okay with it, but I would like to identify. I don't want to overtake
I
Andy's
thought you already. I thought you
idea.
I
already.
mean, both can be happening at the same time.
Sure.
Yeah.
So if you're okay with that, then I'll quickly
Yeah,
do
I want.
that.
I want to know what does do it.
Yeah. And then at the same time, but I'll pass it over to you to see if you can ascertain even more from it too.
Right. So you're tracking Jane here. Although, however, you haven't attacked us, and you don't seem like you're in a rush to leave or report back to anything. So, I mean,
Maybe they're not ready for her.
maybe. Again, I want to circle back. You mentioned innocent people dying. Is there something about Jane that she's not aware of? That you're somehow aware of?
Literally, my only job was to, find you and stay with you, because apparently you guys like to go to random places occasionally.
I mean, we do, but that's besides the point. And were you to tell the Cabal where we would go? Let's just say, for instance, if we never...
Nope,
So
they
I
just said that I had to stay close to you at all costs. So, if you don't mind, he will try to once again. Can I have that thing back and I can go back to my job?
I hold it away from him. What does Soul's identify spell learn?
Yeah, it takes a minute, so whenever.
Yeah, you will,
passes.
with the identify and everything, you will get to the conclusion that it's indeed just a tracker of... it keeps track of getting as close as possible to Jane. And it will also trigger something if it gets too far away from Jane.
Is it like based on the magic that I see within? Is it a locate creature spell within the tracker, or what is it specifically tracking? That's what I don't know if identify will tell me that. But is it tracking her blood, or is it tracking her as a magical creature, or is
Just yeah, the being Jane is what it's tracking.
just
Like,
Jane,
just
the being
yeah,
Jane.
the creature.
It's an
Jane.
interesting
Yeah.
thing what he said. He said something would happen if it goes too far from her.
In that case,
I'll say all that.
then, so thank you very much, Saul. I think it's been about 10 minutes with the detect magic. Does that reveal anything else, or is it just kind of reinforcing
Not
what we've
really.
learned so far?
Not really anything that will add it. And
Okay. Okay.
Which
in that
school
case,
of magic actually come with the detect magic? That could be interesting. Maybe you guys are what it does.
divination, I'd imagine.
divination or
Maybe some
enchantments,
evocation.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe a
that
bit
makes sense.
of maybe a bit of lots of things, yeah.
In that case, then, upon realizing this, I see, and I do shocking grasp on it to destroy it.
Roll damage just to make sure how much it will be.
13 points of lightning damage.
Sure, you will break its circuit and you'll see now the ticker is just hanging loose on the.
What a shame. It broke.
Darling, can you make anything of this? Maybe you're pretty good at modifying parts. Maybe you could have a way. I mean, somebody made this, right, to track you. Maybe you could use it to track something else.
I mean,
Any more?
I don't like being tracked, and I guess we got rid of one thing that's tracking me, and there's only one thing left in front of us that's still tracking us. Tracking me.
But I feel that
Well,
not part of the cabal. He's just being coerced
Yeah.
into doing
and
this. Right?
again, there seems to be something that is a belief. So that's why I'm sitting here saying we could work something out. Is my point, Alex? Is that whatever your belief is about our group and our ability to do damage to innocent people, we might be a bit on the wrong foot here.
What did they threaten you with?
They will kill people that I know.
Okay. Well, if you don't mind me asking, who do you know? Because I'm going to be honest, I get what you mean. I was in that same position myself not too long ago. And there were people that were in cells back there. We could at some point make an attempt to try to get more people out.
Can I discuss the second stranger? Do you know this guy?
That's right. No, that's not him.
Oh, good. Damn it.
No, I mean just everyone I know. You do know how well connected they are. They are an extremely powerful group of people. And they will kill me. And everyone I know. If I don't do what they say. So.
When did they approach you?
Like, somewhat last night.
Okay.
I turn to everyone else. It's, well, it wouldn't do him much good, but I do have an idea for solving our problem.
What have you got in mind?
Well, he's hinting at what he did to the Cabal cultists of the day.
Yeah, so...
erasing his memory of this coercion's job he's been given. So potentially, the knock-on effect is that he doesn't know. He'll know what we look like, but he doesn't know why we'd be important.
That's putting him at risk, no?
As you've probably guessed, Henry does not actually care about this guy, just us.
They're gonna kill his family. Damn it.
I mean, yeah, that's what I meant by him at risk, meaning he's got other people that are relying on him.
Now, you can probably guess that Henry is not too fussed about them. He's more fussed about us.
Okay.
He's simply putting it out there as an option.
I'd rather... Before we resort to that, I guess there are a couple more things we could try to clarify to see if maybe there's another solution here before we do.
I'll
Okay,
just take a
so-
quick second, just quickly. Sorry, Joey. I'll just look around to see if there's anyone else actually watching us. Because now I'm starting to think how many of these people they could coerce to do this. You know? And I'll just
Oh,
look
you don't
around
have
the
to
world.
make a roll. There's It's very quiet in your part right now. There's not someone eavesdropping or anything.
Okay, cool. Sorry, keep going.
Like even before that, you didn't really get the hunch of it. Like
So-
even this guy wasn't really even doing it while he was doing it, but
So just to be clear, your only job was to follow us, and then what? You're gonna tell them tell someone else our plans at a later date.
nope, just follow.
They didn't say to report or go anywhere else.
Nope, they gave me the thing that you just broke and follow.
What did you do before this? What's your job? Is this your job? This is what you do?
You are very good at this, darling. Yes. I follow people and, well, locate people. That kind of thing.
Private investigator then.
Bounty hunter.
I like that word more. So,
We're
now
at a
you
bit
have
of an-
destroyed it. Can I have it, at least have it back, or...?
I turn to everyone else.
I'll just kind of take. I will just say aloud. What if we just make him think like he's not there? What if we just make him think that he never found us and he's still looking for us, and we just go on a different card and give him keep the broken device and make him forget that he had it, and then he's just looking for us, but he knows we're not here or something
So
like that.
I can only do one memory. You'll still have the memory of being given the job to do.
Yeah, I think if we take the job away, then maybe they're gonna kill his family. I think it's too mean. Just that okay.
Yes.
I think I
You know
would
what?
Like,
There's just
You know what?
give him back the locket. Just get out of here. You can carry on following.
As soon as
this.
Jane says that, Henry passes it back and says,
He
"You
just
can
takes it.
return to your You can return to your masters. Tell them, don't do this again."
Oh, I'm just still going to follow you guys. My job hasn't changed.
It's fine.
okay, you see.
I do wonder,
It's
though,
fine.
how did you notice me?
I mean, you went wherever we went. We don't go to many places where common people go. So the fact that you happened to be where we already were made you stick out way more than you realized.
You're not good at your job.
I mean, that's another way of saying it, I guess. But it's just more like, I guess we're just really good at ours.
Maybe. Well, great not seeing you guys again then, and he will walk off back to where he was.
All right. Well,
As he
there's
walks
that.
off, I'll just shout behind him. I said, "If you get in our way, I will kill you."
Yeah, he just... as he walks away.
Well, on the
Yeah,
right side,
damn it.
he didn't try to kill us.
It's just fucking around with me and my head. What do you mean? Why would they? He said last night. What happened last night? Is it because of what I did? Is it
It's what
because
we
of
took.
what happened?
We went
We took-
to
Yeah.
the other realm.
No, you kind
but
of
we
stole a
took,
person from the
Joe
hall.
is
We
yeah.
technically stole
Joe's
two
uncle.
people. We technically stole two people, yeah.
That as well.
Yeah, but why are they focusing on me?
I think it's because you're the easiest thing to find. They figure if they could find you, they'll find the rest of us.
You're their investment, Jane.
Can't figure it out.
Well,
They-
darling, on the bright side here, with you with us, on the bright side, that means that they can't hide for too long. They're gonna have to come out at some point, and then we can deal with them.
Respectfully, Jane, what is there not to understand? They kidnapped you. They experimented on you. They did things to your prosthetics, made them more extensive, more powerful, and then they've let you go. Or you escaped. We're not sure which. And now they're looking after their investment. They have plans for you. That's none of us know yet.
Well, we know that they want her to be a vessel for the god thing, the underwater. The thing that was chained underwater.
Right, yeah.
I have offered to go and assist you with trying to find out what exactly happened with you. The longer we wait, I can't go as far back.
All right. Can you do it now?
In public, I can certainly try.
I mean, we're war mages. We can just do it whatever we want, as
Very
far as magic goes.
Maybe
Very
we
well.
should get like a more private, semi-private carriage if that's a thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We can just tell people to leave. It'll be like,
There's a stable car,
Warm-
there's
warm
only horses
business.
there. There's only horses.
The horses can.
There we have it.
Magic.
There are 2 people there though.
I'll be,
That
excuse
sucks.
me.
Ah.
Hello, private war mage business. We're gonna need this cart alone for the next 5-10 minutes.
Oh, sorry, you'll leave. Give me a second.
Yep.
Fixed.
Yo, I just noticed there's horse heads at the top of the luggage area too.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Yeah, there are. Yeah.
Oh, I really wish you had
Mini horses that, the small, tiny miniature horses they put in there.
Did not need to see that. So
That's so fucking creepy.
fuck, okay.
Where's
I
Wally
believe-
with
The longer you look at it, the
How-
worse it gets.
I'll be casting Modify Memory at 7th level, which means I can go back as far as 30 days. I believe that's only half of the time she was kidnapped, because it's been 2 weeks. Has it been 2 weeks since we got her, or 1 week?
1 week.
1
And
week.
then-
Okay, so we're going back. We're missing that potentially first week of her being captured, unfortunately. But basically, I want to look for a memory that will tell us what they wanted, what they were doing. I believe there's a lot to read here.
Yeah, no
I think you
worries.
can-
I already got something planned for you for this. No worries.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. This is unlike all the other modify, or well, yeah, memory things that you've done before. It feels a bit, more extreme. Like it's, yeah, an extra layer on top of this. It's confusing you, but you don't feel like you're in power of searching. You just have to watch what will happen in front of you.
Go with the flow.
Yeah. Don't know if any of you played like the older Assassin's Creed games where like
I
the whole
have.
city got synchronized like out of nothingness, like it's a computer program. That's kind of how you see it, as you see like occultation is slowly getting built, very minimalistic for you. From the perspective you see the whole city gets built up, but you will get to zoom in a bit more on the palace, as that will be a bit more detailed and more well constructed. Where we eventually will zoom in and dive a bit deeper into like the front entrance of the palace, where we will see Jane. And from that point, it will kind of like the camera will take over the position into like Jane's eyes, and we will kind of see what she's been up to.
Okay.
Oh, you see
I'm
her.
kind of like a ghost floating through the machine, kind of.
Kind of like that, yeah.
I'm sort of saying to myself as well. I can imagine I don't know how if Henry's kind of like this with both hands by her head like that, and he's sort of whispering carefully, "Hold steady," and basically trying to be reassuring. He's not very good at this.
As you do like anything you did see will just continue to develop.
Materialize, yeah.
And we will see Jane. She will just go to like the most nearby person. It seems to be working there, and just slam on the door like, Gyro. And from this point out, Mo, if you want to take over, you can play Jane now.
Ooh.
Knock again.
What do you mean with Gyro?
What? Say that again.
What do you mean with Gyro? As the guy in the reception says to you, like.
I'm here to see Gyro.
Ooh, that's a person? Sorry, new here. Who is that?
Look, he does fix his things. He's supposed to be here. I saw him here last time. Yeah, can you ask someone higher up, please?
Sure thing. And she will just kind of leave into like the back area, but you see her book is open where you see like list of names and people where you can where they work in it. And you do see the name Gyro be in the side of the list. You can just grab it and read it yourself if you want to, but you can also wait.
No, I'll read it. Just can't be bothered waiting.
Yeah, it will kind of give you a quick description of what laboratory he's working in. You've been inside the palace before, so you kind of know already, like, that's probably there. With your 20 intelligence, you'll quickly figure out how to read map. And you just head without any permission or whatever, straight toward the location. Before you get to enter, there are 2 guards that are blocking your way as you want to go into like the location where he's working. They will demand like, "What's your business?"
I'm here to see Gyro. He's the one that's gonna fix my arms and stuff like that. I think I need some maintenance done. So can you let me pass if that's all right?
Gyro didn't have any visitors planned today.
Well, he doesn't normally expect me, but he expects me at the same time. You know, I'm like a surprise visit. He hates me but loves me at the same time. So
If it will ruin his day, and they will let you through the door.
thank you, and I'll step through.
Yeah, you kind of recognize the same laboratory that he's been working on, same architectural structure, so you get toward the main place, where you do see him being busy with like 2 other co-workers. As he spots you, he just quickly, if you continue working, give me a... Jane, the fuck, I told you not to come back here.
I know, but I don't know. I feel like I feel a little bit of changes in my prosthetic, and I thought you might want to have a look at it, give me a little bit of a quick upgrade. I know, like last time you knocked me out. I'm not expecting you to do that again, because if you do that again, I'm gonna knock you out too. So I'd rather you induce me and then work on me if that's better and easier. And I know you're super busy with the Empire and everything like that, but so am I. So, you know.
He will just, fine, get in my personal quarters, and you go into the next door room. And you will take off like...
While I'm walking in there, I'll just turn around and to the other 2. Don't worry, he's not gonna do any funny business. And I'll walk into his personal quarters.
Ghost Henry kind of rolls his eyes at that.
As you do that, Gyro does it as well at the same time. Like you get into his office, you will take off your shirt and kind of reveal that your body hasn't changed in this memory yet. You're still kind of the same, and you'll just... Yep, you've been around punching again. And,
that's what I do.
He will just, with some wires, put some things together that's been kind of broken off, and...
I'll just say to him, while he's working on me,
like the
just
basic
generally,
repairs,
basic repairs at the moment, I'll just be like, it's getting hard out there. I want you to know you need to make sure you're safe when things get hairy.
Don't worry about my safety. That's my concern.
Yeah, I know.
I wish you rather take good care of these arm and leg of yours. They're far more valuable to me.
I try, but the people I'm around, my friends, I can call them my family now. Really, they're hard to take care of. You know, I gotta be there for them. I feel like I'm like a mother, like to all of them. Apart from Henry, you know, I got a little soft spot for him. Don't tell him I told you that.
Don't even know which one that is.
No? Alright.
That the night person?
No, that's Saul. He's cute, but and then he's got a whole story of his own, so I don't want to interfere with that. You know, he could have been my type. I might have had a few things with him, but I don't want to disturb that. He's too precious.
Henry has a roller coaster of emotions going, oh, and then who's that? I don't know who that is. Motherfucker!
He's
never-
oh yeah.
Yeah, while he's doing it, I was just like, yeah, something about that Henry. And really don't really catch feelings for anyone, really. But maybe I'm starting to? Ow! What are you doing?
Shut up! I'm already done, except for one less tiny upgrade. I'm willing to give this to you, but you have to promise me that you won't come back here anytime soon, okay? Just,
Right.
and try to keep it safe this time, okay? Okay?
Okay, alright. What are you giving me?
He pulls out like the power crystal that was inside of your arm before. Your arm goes completely limp. And he puts this red one. He will kind of shake it and it turns blue. So. Puts it back in and your arm gets powered on. It feels almost exactly the same. That one is a bit sturdier. Hopefully.
You make this one yourself?
With some colleagues. They didn't know what it was. They think it was for something else, but just the lesser you know, the better, because, well, yeah.
Alright. What now?
Now, I guess this is goodbye, Jane.
Yeah. Kind of feels like that.
I wish our lives could have been different, but this is what we've been dealt, right? So, take care, kiddo. Yeah.
I'll just raise my hand and I'll just give him a little punch on the shoulder. Alright. I'll just get up from my seat and head towards the door.
Mark, may I
Mhm.
insight Gyro to see if he's being genuine when he says this? That's just if he's genuine or not.
Sure.
It's a bit bullshit, but because this is not how that this spell works. But since you flavored it different, I thought maybe.
Yeah, it is kind of different. Sure, make an insight, Tinny.
Natural one. So no, I'm too taken up by the emotions
You're
here.
just
that-
crying your ass off,
You,
like
you
sobbing.
could use the inspiration if you really
Oh,
want to.
No, I've only ever used inspiration with Dr. Henry Jones for sexual encounters, so that's going to remain the same.
Okay,
It's never too late.
I guess maybe if it's okay, for a second, maybe you go into a memory of you with Jane in her mind just to see how cheesy is it, and that's the natural one.
Spell doesn't work
No.
that way, unfortunately. I wish it was, but
Are you wishing for too much, man?
I wish it were too much. Yeah, I wish it was the
Yeah.
case, but I need the wish spell for that one day. But yeah, he's a bit too taken up by the roller coaster because of those very harsh words she had to say to him a day or two ago, and now he's seeing this when she's not guarded. So it's kind of like,
Of course. Cool.
Also, as the moment as Jane closes the door again, like the whole room starts to desynchronize, like everything starts to get plain again. Everything that's around starts to get deleted like a render deletion. Except for Jane, who just keeps on walking ahead. And after a little while, it will just poof, go away. And you wake up back into the train seat.
when that happens, now I have basically what I've done is made that memory perfectly crystal clear. It was so that Jane remembers it perfectly now.
Yeah, that's
And
how I blended it, right? It's kind of you
Yep.
unlocking, like,
Yep.
you know,
Yep.
scenes from movies until you have the full
Yes.
movie.
So I'm going to try something here. I'm going to just do this. When it's done, Henry takes his hands away, and as you hear the tremble in his voice, and that is the furthest back memory I could uncover.
Would I know what you uncovered? Like, would I?
Yeah,
see
you never
what
you
saw?
never remember that. So you
Remember this
and-
conversation with Gyro and that you
Yeah.
Oh.
got a bit
never
of an
remember that.
enhancement on your tinny,
Yeah.
but it was not completely corrupted yet in that memory.
So we don't know yet how you were captured or what they did to you or why they did it. You know the details, but you now remember that initial bit, but you also Henry saw all as well, and he's made sure you can remember everything as well as he said he would, no more, no less. But as he stands back, and so takes a seat and tries to look impassive, but is failing.
So, did you find what you were looking for?
No, we might need to do more of that. It's only one memory that lasts no longer than 10 minutes. That is the furthest back I could go. Everything else is Jane's story to tell.
And yet you looked bothered.
I am fine. I'm fine. Excuse me though. I need to I need to get a
Right.
drink. Excuse me.
And then we'll pull out a bottle of scotch.
No, thank you. And he
Okay.
walks out the carriage.
Kind
A
of
horse
watch
nice
him
when
go.
it is. I don't know.
I cast shatter on the horse.
But and then I'll just start drinking. Darlin, how about
Mr.
you?
Jones!
You
Doctor!
find anything out of that?
Doctor! Sorry, I'm not there anymore.
I know.
Only until I met Gyro, that's for sure.
Okay.
He fixed up my arm, and I kind of look at the arm, and where he had put the kind of new power source and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Can I flick it open? Can I see it?
Yeah, you can just open it. You do see it's a blue-red rock that's kind of like, almost like the blue and red parts are constantly in flow with each other. It's constantly swifting in color.
Gave me this, and then can't remember the rest yet.
Well,
Do you think you could have been magically influenced to delete the memories so you don't remember things?
It's possible, so.
If so, I could check into my knowledge of magic. I'll try to think. I'm not really sure if it's a way to restore things that have been taken from you. I'm not really. Could
I
I make
think
some
you're-
kind of check to see if I will know something?
While he's doing that, I'll just be like, I don't think it's the same magic. So your magic's more fey in nature. Mine is more, I guess, like arcane in nature.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I feel the Fey blood of me and mixed with my father's as well.
well, darling.
Celestial blood. It's a weird combo, I guess.
Well, darling, at the very least, we managed to somewhat, I say somewhat, deal with that Alex guy on a trail, and we're making our way to this new location, and we might make some progress. When all this is over, what do you want to do? Do you want to go back to the Tyrannian Republic?
I was free before.
As a fighter?
I just want to be free again. Well,
Well, when we deal with all this, when we finish our business with the Cabal, hopefully, and the Emperor, I'm sure we can go back. The Gnome Cartel doesn't seem as scary anymore compared to recent events.
yeah, you're right. Listen, I'm just gonna go into the other cart.
Yeah, these horses are kind of creeping me out, if I'm being honest. I mean, that one, I don't even know how he's there. He's literally outside the window as it's moving. He's just
He's running so
staring
fast.
creepily. Like, I don't know if you want to talk to that one or if you're just. I'm just gonna go. That's creeping me out a bit too much.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go, and I just want to be a little alone. So I'll catch you guys once the train stops.
All right, darling. Well, you know where I'll be. I'll be at the bar.
All right. Yes, see you in a bit, Jane. Will you be okay to take Kitiara with you just in case? So if something happens, we can know. So you've been missing for quite a while, and all these things keep happening. I'm worried.
So alone means alone.
I mean, sure. All right.
And I'll just go.
Routine, so build trust to build relationship.
This, I don't know. This is horrible, guys.
Well, we've been in worse spots.
I know. I just miss the old Jane. I don't know.
Well, everybody changes in some way, Soul, whether it's good or bad, but sometimes people get pushed, and what happens to Jane, it sounds like that's happened just like with you, just like with everybody. So sometimes when your back's against a wall, you got no direction, whether it's right or left or up. The only direction you can go is forward. So we're on number 7, and then I'll just take out a bottle of whiskey. Down a whiskey, overcome it, and come out anew.
All right. I'm sure the horses will love some music while we go on this carriage. So, as no one else cares about my music, will you, beautiful creatures, be okay with it? Say nothing if you are okay with it. And
You know what?
take my all out.
You know what? So hold up before you play, and then he's gonna take a look at this last bottle of scotch. He's gonna dab it. Okay, I'm hammered. Do it. I'm hammered enough to do this.
At this exact point, Malcolm just leaves the room as well.
Yeah, Malcolm is just
Keep it, it's like spit on the floor.
You hear that at the moment you want to start and then you hear the horn of the train. It's ready to stop.
Yeah.
You arrived.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn it.
Oh, damn it.
We could have written a jam, so we could have taken it to the Rock and Roll Museum. I don't even know that's a thing here.
We can still do it. We can play for the monks.
We can't. You know what? So you're the champion. They're gonna have to listen to you. Think about it.
Oh,
We-
yes. I could compose on the way some kind of like music to commemorate my winning event. Right?
We could make tickets. We could make. Wait, monks are broke. Fuck.
Oh,
Ah,
all right.
shit. Ah.
Oh, well.
Reminded you guys are on a mission to save the world. As you leave the train.
It's like Will has literally told everybody he knows he's an alcoholic. He's just a dude that does shit.
Even heroes need to take some leave every now and again.
I'll look at Kai. I'll say, Kai, piggyback.
Yeah. Listen, look.
Let's go.
It's like watching you wear like a backpack with claws that bites people.
Oh, I mean, it's just so many people in the station. It's better for Kai.
I'm just saying, we gotta go in there with these monks. We gotta be all professional and cool, like. You know.
I mean, we are always cool, and Malcolm, I'm sure Malcolm will disguise himself as a monk too. It's something we do nowadays every time we go there. I don't know why.
Yeah,
so.
shit, he might.
Do you think they're going to like be upset every time we do it because we're not monks and you guys dress like monks?
We walk amongst them as monks because of their culture. I'm just saying. We go in there, we ask them the lowdown. Normally, 9 times out of 10 on these things, it's like, we got held up because we have a problem. We go solve problem, they pay us, or we kill some monster, and then they do the thing. That, like, 9 times out of 10, that's the situation. So let's just...
We are fine. I mean, cultural appropriation is not a thing in this world. It's fine.
I am telling you,
Okay.
I knew a guy that can literally drink nearly as much as me. I say nearly because not quite as much. His liver would die. And he was still able to fight. He had this drunken brawl thing going on. So maybe I could try tussling. I could try seeing if I could mimic some of that.
Maybe you could give the alcohol to them and see how they react. Maybe you can start like a new movement. you know?
No. So I am not giving alcohol. I am in the business of drinking the alcohol, not just necessarily giving it away.
Yeah, that's a point.
The alcohol on my person is Crow's property, specifically to Will Albatross. It is by contract. I will sue the ever-living shit out of this place if they take my alcohol.
I mean, you're very charismatic. Maybe you could perform some kind of dance while to my song, you know? Like you could be like a drunken monk kind of like thing going on while I perform the song about my victory as a champion, even though I belong to them.
You are a genius.
How is this still a
God.
conversation that's going on?
I think to myself, wow, I'm loving this. Will is really up for it because he's super smash. So this is a
It's
really
fucking
good
like
point.
Will's in that. You don't have to do an insight check. Will, even though you realize Will probably can't dance for shit, or that maybe whatever like classy moves, he's still gonna fucking do it. Like he's like, let's go.
All right, fantastic.
Right. So anyway, as we, I assume, head up through the buses, we eventually catch our favorite bus person that we keep paying for some reason. The same guy.
Yep, the
I'll
very
be like,
shitty one, yeah.
Yep. I'll be like, all right, Larry. Hello there. We are here as the Crows. Take us to the punchy the monks. I don't know why I called them the punchy people.
Yep, that's my entire job. And he just takes the money and...
Yep. God, see,
up you guys go toward the levitating island. Probably headed towards the main island where most of the time the main people are just chilling out. Currently they are now teaching all sorts of classes. You do see one gigantic group outside training with the orc master, but you can also talk with the other master. While I look for their names. Unless someone else knows them. Probably Martin.
Yeah, no, I'm looking for that.
Martin?
And then
Grumbar,
Yeah, Grumshard. Yeah, Grumshard,
Kenji
that was...
Kataro, Kenji Tatsurok, Master Tian Shen,
Yeah.
Grumsha the Stoic.
You see all three of those masters, they are kind
And
of performing their
and then
training
you-
session all in different locations, so you can just go to whichever you want.
And then up to the nearest one, we'll see this and go like, oh, wait, hold on. Let me see. He'll try to mimic it very poorly of like, shit. Wait, no, I can do this one. Fuck, no, I can't. All right, never mind. I'm not cut out for...
I'll tell Will, no, don't speak to the one that looks like Bruce Lee with a wig on.
I mean, look,
not that one.
I'm just saying, we could form a union, and we could be friends with that guy, but he just has to be a bit of a dick about the situation,
The orc is the nice one.
Yeah, I'm cool with the orc. He's cool.
All right.
So we'll just walk up to the orc as I retreat from my failed attempt at mimicking monks. Because I am not nearly serene enough to do their actual movements.
He will be leading like a smaller group of, let's say he's training, like 12, 14-year-old kids, like just basic training. And, continue on, kids. Is it, you guys, huh? What you doing here?
We were supposed to get word from you about our plan, but you didn't send anybody.
Yes, master.
Yeah.
Yes, the plan, the party, right? And he winks at you as you say that.
Exactly. You see, we got the guest list, we got the food, we're getting the drinks. You know the score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, our plans aren't really ready yet.
God damn it.
Like, it's not as easy to get to know everyone involved as we want to get involved, since not everyone wants to get involved. Why don't we head into my chamber so we don't have to speak in sacred code?
Exactly. You know what? We could talk more about it. We could skip to the part where you give us a problem, we solve said problem, and then we go our merry ways and we celebrate.
Sure.
You know, that's how these things work.
Let's just get
I
into.
feel like I'm venting a very different concern here. I'm gonna follow you now.
Yeah, you will just walk inside one of the pupils who will take over the lesson, and
Yep.
you will get seated into like a smaller room. You will serve some tea to everyone.
I will have made myself look like the monk's robes, wearing the monk's robes, 100% sure. On the way, just before we even go to the lift.
Got it. Yeah.
I
Okay,
guess
all right,
Michael will
listen.
do too, because he always does too every time.
And I'll say, all right, listen here. Look, I'm just gonna be honest with you as we step into his office. I'm a little bit off my game right now. Dr. Jones, you're in charge until I feel a bit more on my game. Excuse me for 1 second. And then Will's gonna vomit into his bag.
Prestidigitation, the back.
Thank you. I lost a lot of water, but thank you. Dr. Jones, take over the conversation, and then you'll just see Will step back as I do this.
I mean, above game
Yep.
is a terrible idea, but
See you in a moment, Joey.
could we go stop for a wee break just now? 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
sure.
really
Then
happening.
we
I'm
will
choking on
just
it.
go into break then right now. That's okay.
I'm also gonna try to unclaim Will right now.
Sure, thanks.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
hopefully
yeah,
see
of
you in a
course,
few
yeah.
minutes. Otherwise, till next week, man.
Yeah. Cool.
For clarification, Joey has to go pick up some food. So I will be muting ourselves, and then I go into the break button. So stay tuned.
Does
Wait, I think I've done it. Say someone.
something?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, I've done it. Yep, sure it works. Let's see this. Yep, I've done it. Great. Welcome back, everyone. Previously, you guys got into a separate chamber with Grumshar, the orc monk, and will head to Puke, so he will be gone for a few minutes.
Okay.
Right.
Shouldn't the chat be back though? How much delay do we have? It's still on the eye of observation on my end.
No, I got it. I
Hey, we
got
have,
it.
It's back up
Oh
now.
yeah, sorry, yeah, it's true actually. Yeah. Cool. We are yeah, okay, cool.
Although it doesn't matter for me
Hmm.
too much, but I have the big map. I don't have the monk temple. Up,
Oh wait, I never
so-
put you guys there.
Ah,
Sorry, I forgot you guys
Hooray.
existed. Yeah.
so we're in the audience with Liang and Grimshar.
Only Grumshar, Leon was still just
Only
chilling.
Grimshar. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, because
I
they
The
see.
are-
two of you, fuck up.
We don't want to.
Will leaves to go and sort himself out and powder his nose, and Henry looks at us. Very well. I'm not sure what your title is, my lord. Grimshar.
You just call me that. Groom is fine.
Grum. We've come here as the Crows, and to request an update, if you will, after our most recent visits to yourselves.
I understand. Things have been rough to, gather a group for forces to, Problem is, most people, let's say, above 2/3 of them, do also train with Kenshi, and he's very much respected, just like any other for the master's opinions. Therefore, not sure we can help you out yet. We will try to assist you with as many of our forces as possible, but as of it's right now, it tends to be difficult.
I see. Would it be possible to have an audience with Master Kenji?
Of course, I can come in right now. He's currently training a rather large group. I prefer if we could wait a few minutes, then we are certain he's probably more
Certainly.
satisfied.
That seems perfectly reasonable.
Good.
We'll wait in the wherever the equivalent of the waiting room is. And
Sure, you guys can
And,
just wait around here as I will finish my training as well. Or do you prefer if I was there with you in the conversation? Or do you prefer to be private?
this is your home. You may do as you please.
Yeah, I mean, finish your training. We can wait a little, can we? Is that all right?
Sure, my training should roughly end around the same time as Kenji, so after her training session is complete, I will just ask a few minutes of his time and then we will join for a conversation, so please stay seated.
Which muscle group is he training? Because he's quite hench as it is anyway. So
God, stay hench.
Mr. Kumshar is currently training the little kids, toughen up training basically, right? Hitting a tree with their fist until they hurts too much, that kind of stuff. Kenji is leading a rather large group, as you are kind of observing right now. Everyone can make an perception check maybe to him.
Sure.
Don't know which perception is fine. I don't know.
That's a really good roll for Saul.
Soul doesn't see much.
I'm just checking his apps, and I'm kind of looking at with a bit of jealousy, even though mine are pretty good. His are much better somehow.
You must be using drugs or something.
With Grimshar, it's not just the definition; it's how big he is.
Yeah, he's crazy. Really.
I will say Sol and Henry, probably the two of you, will know what kind of style he's training. He's training the Ascendant Dragon subclass of monk.
Oh, nice.
As you notice, the kind of the way how he performs this move that he's probably has mastered this. Yeah, what's a subclass called in like monks?
Path.
That's
Path
right.
Of the Way of the Ascended Dragon.
Yeah, Way of the Ascended Dragon, something like that. Yeah. A few, like let's say 15 minutes will pass and the train will be stopped. You see indeed Kumishar walking towards Kenshi, and the two of them will indeed enter the building. Well, I assume yeah, you've already met Kenshi, the crows.
Oh, hello, master. I'll just bow.
Master Kenji.
Hello.
Really don't have time for this. Just hurry up and tell me what you want.
Very well. We came here before. We shared our information and indeed my memory, which is proving we're not here lying, about the intentions of certain powers that be. And we were counting on your support. Because I feel we all have a stake in where we live.
I don't think I fully follow.
Really? I'll be even more blunt then. You look around it. The Emperor intends to enact a ritual of ascension, which could see us all and our world destroyed in the Azakaz collateral for him to rebuild a new one. And there are other powers that be that wish to also hijack this. We're trying to stop it. We have made some allies. We'd like to count you among them.
He first turns around towards Grumishar and just looks into his eyes, and Grumishar's just
Could I insight
Hold
check how he reacts to that? Like, you see, like, oh shit, I'm gonna tell the Emperor kind of right away phase, or is he more like,
I mean, Kenji already knows. We've been here before, so...
No, he told Leon and Grumishar only, not Kenji.
Oh,
I
is Kenji
believe.
not here? My apologies, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to retcon
I think
that,
it's
or do
good.
you prefer to keep it?
I think I would like him to know. But it's
I've just said to him, because
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
Liang-
wanna-
Yeah,
Yeah,
but if you
yeah.
were confused,
Yeah.
you're allowed to retcon it if you prefer, but yeah, I'm
No,
fine with
no,
it.
Henry would still say that, but maybe just if he wouldn't have said it as we told your colleagues, Grimshar, Masters Grimshar and Liang, we came here and said this. I assume they told you. Can we count on your support?
Yeah.
And yeah, sure, make the insight check. As in the meanwhile, Kenji will turn around and say to Grumishar, and you knew this? And Grumishar,
Then
he mentioned before, but you know. Guy's insight
didn't-
check is a bit better, but what were you exactly looking for, Martin?
to see if he is surprised about the news of the Emperor being kind of evil, something like that.
Yeah, he seems like he's really shocked, especially also now about Grumishar, knowing about it without telling.
Yeah, at that point, he is at his surprise. Henry will say, "Your colleagues didn't tell you this." And I look at Grimshar and Liang.
Well, we figured if we wanted to try this, then it would be better to let Master Kenji out, he says. Grumishar.
Right. I'll use encode thoughts of the same memory I shared with them a little bit, a wee while back. I presented to Kenji.
Yeah, he will take it, enters it in his
Are
brain.
you eventually going to forget? You're using it so many times.
I cannot forget
Oh,
what
okay.
I just shared. Trust me.
It's a copier, not a...
where are you from? Just to make
It's
sure, Henry.
getting worse every time you copy it.
I'm from transit.
Oh, no, okay, check.
Eventually it's only 144p.
Yeah,
You're like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Like Kai, I was born and raised in this country.
All right, just making sure you remember. That's all.
Thank you for looking out for me, Sir Saul. I appreciate that.
Kenji will be quite shocked, like, what the fuck?
Yes.
And then he looks like at Crumshar again, and you see Crumshar still kind of like, kind of with the same look of, yeah, I'm fucked.
Yeah, he really should have told him at the time.
You've got a decision to make now here, Kenji. What is it gonna be?
You will see. And he will try to walk away.
What do you mean we will see? Time is of the essence, Master Kenji.
Oh, I'm aware.
Insight check.
While you're doing that, at this point, Henry will say, I knew you were prideful. I didn't think you were a fool as well.
Be careful who you
Well, we
call
don't
a
know what he's
fool.
going to do.
I am choosing my words very carefully. Perhaps all the punches to the head have started to take a toll if you're going to take your time over this decision.
Yes, the reason why I won your championship is because of this. I was meant to have that weapon because what we are doing is to save the world. That is the reason. The strings of fate twined together for that reason. That's the only proof you have of it. Otherwise, how does it make sense that I was the one who won? All of us, our group, that's our intent. We want to save the world, and your power has chosen me for it. Don't you think that's good reason enough for you to agree with it and help us?
You will slam the door shut, walk back.
Oh no.
I just called him punch drunk, so this could end poorly for me.
I mean, he is an asshole though. It's fine. Damn it.
Oh, me or the Kenji? Yes, both.
He came back into the room, right? He shut the door
Yeah,
and
he came back.
into the
Yeah, he
room.
came back into the room. He
Oh,
Okay.
okay,
walked
okay.
back towards you guys. Yeah.
I just stare at him dead in the eye.
Crumshar, give us a moment alone. Okay, sure, and he will just wander off.
I'm in danger.
You can do memory stuff, right, wizard?
Yes.
Okay, good. At what distance?
Let me check. do. Scrolling down. 1 second, I'm just checking. I'm just consulting my spellbook. At a distance of 30 feet.
Great, then you still have time. Quickly might write the memory of Crumshar. The last few minutes. Now. Now.
I will, but I'm going to insight this as well as I'm doing this because this is, yeah, I want to see where this goes.
Sure.
25. That's pretty good.
But then I will just say you trust him.
He's being earnest. Okay, here we go. Wisdom save.
Oh yeah, wisdom save to the level 21. Why not? I rolled a 6, and I'm pretty sure monks don't get like a plus 13 to their wisdom.
They
at
don't
the
get.
end.
They're not proficient in the wisdom save. They have high. They meant to have high wisdom, but they don't have a wisdom save. That's true.
Don't they get advantage on all saves? Actually, that's not that kind of monk.
Like 5. That like
Proficient in all saves, no? Or something like that.
Does he pass or fail?
he will fail this. He probably
Right,
won't get
okay,
close. It will work.
So with the again, it's a space of it. It's a time of about 10 minutes of a memory of a length. That's the length of the memory. He reaches out and he just erases this. Does he want me to erase the meeting or like tweak it so that we've discussed something else, for instance, so it's less invasive?
Erase it. He said, yeah, get rid of the memory.
Yeah, and Henry will do exactly that. It's just that his meeting us gone. He doesn't even know we were here.
Good. That gives us some extra time.
What is this about?
I don't trust Lien and Crumshar.
Indeed. Fascinating.
They've always
Can you
been,
explain?
to my opinion, they've been a bit too loyal to the Empire, not the people.
Oh fuck. I see.
And you told them? Show him
They were
them
the-
the exact same thing?
They were the only ones here. You were not.
But you give them the same memory you just gave me.
Yes.
Then we're fucked.
I see. So they don't. What do they stand to gain from this then? If they're not on our, if they're not going to help us?
Only thing I imagine, they work together with him, the Emperor. With
So
that
they think they'll ascend
logic,
with him.
we know that he knows that you guys know.
Oh fuck me!
If that's the case.
We're screwed.
So,
Wait.
we
The
have to
Emperor has not made any moves against us yet, though.
then why would he?
Fair point.
Apparently, you come over as desperate in need for allies. So, who else are you working with currently?
Going through my notes here. I want to see how much we told these two of our allies. I don't know. I think they were the first people we went to, so I don't think.
One of the first
We
I
had any-
remembered, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think we had any allies at the time.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't think we will have told him that the Emperor is evil, though. Right?
Right.
This is the first person we tell this. We
So
told
you,
them
you
that
gave them the memory
want
of
their
what you
help,
know.
right?
We
Oh,
we
really?
gave them everything, but we showed them memory of what the Emperor intends to do, what we learned, because we needed
Okay,
to convince
then-
them that this is all or nothing. Help us or we all die.
Mm.
Okay. In that case, then I'll tell them about, provided that I will be looking and glancing at everyone else to say, okay, we've been speaking. I cannot find the fucking notes. We've got that circus of trolls.
Yes.
We have the support of a powerful dragon in Mr. Gold and whatever resources and
Mhm.
forces he has at his disposal. We have, and I explain what the Broodlord is
Yeah,
and
whatever
how
that's
we've
it.
helped. Yeah, and how it goes. Like, oh, Christ, where do I explain? Where do I begin explaining this creature? And we talk about Lord Galeheart and how he's still kind of cagey because he wants a solid plan before committing his own resources. Saul's
Mhm.
knightly order. I think we've got support from
Yeah,
inside
so-
there as well.
Yeah,
And
potentially.
so, and we've
The White Flame.
the White Flame. That's right. And
Druids.
the druids, of course.
Oh yeah,
such
Kai
as
is
such as
here.
they are. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be a big help. And I turn to everyone. I explain the rune-bound items we've been using because how good they're effective against devils. And there's one more we can get, but it's currently in the possession of someone else. And I turn to everyone else to. Am I going to tell them about lurks as well? Is that that's the last one basically? So Saul's saying, what does everyone else say?
I think we might as well tell him, otherwise he might be surprised to see him.
And what does Jane think?
I really wanted to kind of hold off from telling him, but you trust him, right? You did an insight.
Yes, a good one as well.
I mean, I guess at this point, I'm just concerned, like, out of game, the reason why I'm thinking that people see devils as something really innately evil. So they, even though he's gonna think that we are doing it maybe for their own reasons, and we are on the bad side too. I don't know. That's my.
It's fair,
only
it's fair,
motive,
but I just what Henry's gauging what everyone else thinks, kind of going to go with the majority
No,
here.
no,
So
it makes sense. It's good.
Kai says yes, Saul says
I
no.
think our
Jane
minority
is
Jane's like, if you're saying that Grimshore and Liang are against us and they're purposely holding off the support that we need, then I think we need to change the time scale of the whole situation and maybe do it quicker sooner than later.
Agreed.
And if we were
uh,
to trust you, Kenji, will you support us? Knowing what you know now?
Depends. Do you actually have a plan to stop all this? Or is it pointless?
Well, the overall plan, minus details, is at the very least we have to disrupt this ritual. That's the main goal. And potentially it can be redone with enough time and resources. But that should be our first goal. After that, it scares the crap out of me to even consider it, but actually challenging the Emperor and
What does
Any
the
other-
Emperor need for the ritual?
not entirely
needs the-
clear.
Potentially,
I
he needs
think
the
he needs-
obsidian stone, right?
The obelisk stones, a lot of them, right? I
Mm.
think that's what he was powering.
So why don't
the
we?
whole ritual.
Why we should try to get all our forces to try to destroy the obsidian factory. There is a factory, right? I am right.
I don't think they
Under
make
the palace, I think.
I don't
or
think they
something.
make the stuff though, do they, Mark? It's just it's stuff you have to find
It's
and
made
get
with
Well,
bought.
they are
souls.
made with using humans too.
That's right.
Like-
Yeah.
They put souls in them, don't they?
This you need to
You know,
sacrifice.
we know my-
to- yeah.
We know my stepfather has quite a lot of them, and he's in good
Mhm.
contact. So maybe he's somehow ally with the emperor, or
Maybe
Okay.
he's the
I'm just a
he
thought.
works in the factory. Maybe he's the he's the one
Could
that's
be.
organizing everything.
it could be, yeah. Because
I have
it's
an
weird that
idea.
we haven't found anything of
Mm.
him.
Yes.
Go on.
I have an idea. Obviously, Mr. Gold has said that when we make our move, any forces, reinforcements that could be directed to the palace, he will prevent it from getting there. But now that you've mentioned this, the obsidian stone, if we can hit their supply lines, prevent them from creating more, getting it sent to the palace, I could certainly buy us time, at the very least, cripple their operation.
I think
Also-
it's different.
In what regard?
You need to sacrifice people, right?
You need souls, correct?
To power up an obelisk stone. I
Yes.
think what he just wants is as many people here as possible. In the whole country that he's planning to sacrifice. Not sure if he
Yeah.
needs the stones for that.
That's actually a good point. Perhaps the ritual is simply to take the souls of every living person in this land. Perhaps beyond that. And that will fuel his ascension.
Well, we
I
need
should-
to go in. We need to go in and stop him. So, but without a distraction, we're not going to be able to get ourselves to him. So the only thing that we can think of that's going to cause his troops, his people to look a direction is to attack the factory. Just as a distraction. That's all I'm thinking. I think that's kind of the direction that we need to go. Otherwise, we're just going in while his defenses are all up. We need to break that defense down a little bit. We need to somehow chip at him. If we chip at him and then we don't do anything, then he's going to get even more defensive. So we only have one chance.
That's a fair point. If we can at least hit their supply of the stone itself.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he's going to do this ritual and kill everyone, because we know he's going to do that anyway. But that's what we need to prevent.
Yes.
But to prevent him, we need to get to him, and to get to him, we need to thin his forces. So a distraction is needed.
Agreed.
Many distractions, probably even a few distractions. So it's like feels like attack from all flanks, maybe.
Yeah, that's a
Right?
good idea too.
Any and all suppliers of the stone material, of the material used to create obsidian stones, hit that first.
I mean, we don't really know who creates them, though.
We don't know,
we
but
could, we could find out and get to that. That could be a good way to go.
I think though, if our supposition is correct and the ritual is to basically use all this obsidian stone to rob the life and soul of everyone here to fuel his ascension, we need to hit his suppliers of the stone before it has had souls put in it. Either way,
Oh, you
that
mean
is
the raw material of it?
yes.
Okay.
If there are already souls in the stone, there's not much we can do about it other than destroy it. But he's going to have it there in the palace where he
Will
needs
we
it.
know, DM, how rare is the actual material that they made from, or is the material
I
an
believe,
outcome of what happens to the soul and it
I
becomes
believe
that?
in a conversation with Garo, he once told you that they had to manifest it somehow. Like it's mostly, with magical material, they managed to make a case that's indestructible. Like it cannot be destroyed.
Right.
That's what they
So we
needed
go
to
to-
contain that much power. So
So we need to go. We need to hit the places that does that process.
Mm.
That's the rough idea. Right. It
Is
seems.
that I mean, I remember us finding a place where there was all these different screaming souls and this kind of like place
There
where
was a
different
screaming
drugs were
souls.
made. Yeah, right.
It was
Isn't
the
that a
one we
similar thing?
destroyed, wasn't it?
Yeah, the one we destroyed with the dragon, no? Where the dragon.
They have the screaming souls, but I don't think there was the same thing.
Mm, okay.
We
no.
have something of a plan, Master Kenji. And perhaps with that we can secure the help of Lord Galeheart, who has significant wealth and influence. Perhaps he can help us with information. He's certainly well informed anyway.
Well, sorry, did you already ask a question, or was that?
He
What
was
was the
he was
statement?
more Henry was more making a statement that we've got the outline of a plan now. Beyond
yes,
just the
yeah.
rough details. You'll start hitting the suppliers of the people that create the substance that can be turned into the obsidian stone. And then
Do you
move
know
on
anything
from
about
there.
this, Master Kenji? Actually, do you know? Do you have
No.
any knowledge of these stones or obelisks?
I only know that they
Of material?
exist. Don't know how they are made. I just would
Do
like
we
to
still have
point
one,
out
actually?
one important. Yeah, you guys have.
I have one.
Yeah, maybe I don't know if it's too dangerous, but will you be okay to show him, Kai?
I think he's aware about the art, but sure.
Hallelujah.
Oh, look at that.
Yes. Isn't that the minus 50 rubies crystal from Zelda?
That's amazing, actually. That's so cool.
It's what the squirrel gave me. It's like
I don't know. I didn't want it.
Did we ever find out who the big guy was?
Yeah, that's
not really.
Yeah, modern nature, kind of.
Yeah, just the tree basically, the big tree.
Like the whole concept of modern nation was just big guy.
Big guy.
Just kind of the planet that you're on. That's big guy.
Yeah, the big guy that was a woman, and he was a woman, maybe, right? That was a whole thing.
Yeah, but the manly voice, so it's weird.
Yeah, very weird.
So, Master Kenji, what do you think about this?
Two
What
things.
can you bring on the table?
Well, we now know that the Emperor knows that you guys are planning something.
That's really bad, actually. That's really, really fucked up. Or half
But
of our plan, more than half of our
we
plans.
can put that to our advantage because he doesn't know that we know that he knows that you guys know.
Mm.
God damn it!
And
Wait a minute.
Henry's now starting to think maybe the CT is a problem. but I think the biggest advantage is that he thinks we're beneath his notice.
Exactly.
But what if he knows that we know that he knows that we know?
Yes, Kai, and I pat him on the head.
That will be a problem for later. That's it.
Definitely. Tomorrow's problem.
I mean, us talking to you for so long might be making your compatriots think that maybe we are talking. So, do they know how you feel about the Emperor, or are you kind of like
They are aware that I
agreeing with
am
them?
more my own separate way. It's the way of the monk. He's supposed to live instead of being loyal
So
to
maybe when we
empire
finish-
that has no vision.
I have
So
a
maybe
question.
when we finish
Oh, go
this conversation, sorry, just quickly,
Carry on, keep
we
going.
should be angry and pretend to be upset as we finish talking to you to make it look like you don't agree with us, rather than right. Would that be a good thing?
A bad
you.
idea is if we pretend we never spoke. Groomshar's
Lord Good
memory
Mas-
is wiped, so
Yes, Master Grimshar does not know we are here anymore.
Oh, okay.
as long
Perfect.
as we don't leave the building at the exact same time, I assume we will be fine.
My,
that's
my, I have a question, Kenji. Grimshore and Liang. What if they were to be called by the Emperor? What forces will they bring with them? And can you oppose that?
I assume they try to convince as many to protect the Empire, of course. But I have a few good, loyal students under my name. Plus, I, right now, trained the largest group of this monastery, so... I would say there's a fair chance of me, trying to block them. Try to disrupt them as much as I can in the hope that they will indeed be fighting for the right side. I might need another of those memory strands of yours, Mr. Henry. I'm not sure how long they last.
8 hours.
Fuck.
Why would
Then-
you need another one? You have the memory now. The strand is what lasts.
Yeah, but maybe everyone
Convince
should
others.
receive that memory.
Yeah, for your students. You'd have to tell them soon then.
What
Yeah, but if we tell them
actually-
too soon, they know that we know that. Basically, they will
What if we
know.
call? What if we call broadcast that memory to the whole world?
Exactly, but
What
if we
if
do
everyone
that,
knew?
if we do that and we time that wrongly, it will bite us in the ass instead of helping us.
I mean, but doing that could guarantee that we control the time on when the ritual is done. Because in
I
the
do
moment that knowledge is out, it has to happen. Otherwise,
I do
everyone
not
is
know.
going to go against him.
I do not know of the means to do that, Sir Saul.
I mean, we could speak to the other leaders of the other continents. The whole world is going to end. Their continent too.
Again, I don't know of any such thing that could allow us to take that action. I don't know of anything like that.
I don't know. Maybe
I think-
who could do something? I mean, could have to be. Yeah, I guess it's kind of impossible, really, is it? What if a high mage wished it away? Could that be a thing?
Again, that spell you're referring to is something extraordinarily rare, and then you'd have to convince someone to cast it. And even the most powerful of wizards and sorcerers don't necessarily have access to that magic. It's an idea, sir. I'm not discounting it.
No, I'm just.
It's so improbable.
We're just talking now. I'm not sure, really. On my
mean-
studies, I don't know if I've ever heard of anything like that. Could I know if a wish could do something like that? Yeah.
No, in this campaign.
No, not really. No, it's not. It's not that OP.
Right.
Yeah.
But
So,
I know
Mas-
which campaign you're talking about, so.
I know. I've been watching too much Critical Role. Yeah, sorry, guys.
Master Kenji, what I could suggest is I purchased this spell book. I do have the sending spell here. It's not prepared, but I can get into contact with you quite quickly and easily. With our indisposed friend, he refers to Will, we can teleport to you very quickly, or even Rajesh Zakai through our kobold friend's abilities. And then I could share it when you're ready to hear this information.
I will see what I can do with that. For now, I will just have to plan a bit further ahead with what I should be doing.
Of course. Would you
Fuck.
have a date you want me to communicate with you, or should I just have the spell prepared and check in with you each day.
If you check in on me each day, that might become suspicious somehow. Best if we contact the fewest, I say, so let's do like once a week.
Once a week. Very well. If it means anything, though, it would be perfectly safe. I would find a secure place, and you would hear my words. You don't have to respond, other than yes or no in your head.
Got it.
Okay, so above game, I'll now keep the sending spell basically prepared. So it's like a little thing that I have to do now. I think that'll be good. That's pretty cool. Right.
I have a. Alright. I'm just trying to. You see, Jane's just contemplating in her head, just kind of thinking through. What do we know about this ritual that the Emperor is going to cast? What does he need? I know he's going to. Well, we need to stop him, right? But he'll need stuff to make sure that he needs to. There must be some sort of blueprint. That's what I'm trying to get at.
We know that he needs how is it called? Like the convection, the symbol, right? Like the pentagon kind of points on the map thingy. That's part of the ritual. So we were thinking that potentially destroying corners of the pentagon or things like that. And we know them.
Yeah, destroying the cities in the country.
But we pull out a map
The
and we show
palace.
Jane the actual where all the cities are in transit, with the capital right in the center. In the center is the palace. In the center of the palace is where the ritual site is. So he's got that. We've now supposed that with obsidian stone that he can then use this, hypothesizing, take the souls of everyone alive to fuel the ascension. And that's what we know for certain, and what we're hypothesizing, the actual nitty-gritty of the spell. All we know for certain is that that's where it'll take place, and it's going to take place at this particular time in the future.
So does that mean? All right. So I'm not too familiar with all these ritual circles, and you might be more familiar with these, Henry. Normally, when you draw them on the floor, whatever you're doing, is it the point or is it the lines that need to be disrupted? If you understand what I'm saying, like
Potentially,
for example,
I think they are the points in this case.
potentially both. If you can interrupt the, for example, if I was to do the summon fiend spell, that circle needs to be complete.
So the train tracks are the things that are linking everything together, right?
Yes, I would hypothesize that.
So if we disrupt the train line, or we break the line, would that mean that we stop the ritual?
That is the working theory, although I'd imagine it would take significantly more power than just scuffing the surface of the floor. I suspect it goes deeper than that.
All right. Second part of this hypothesis. Do you think that each city has some sort of holding,
Point.
some sort of point, right?
like a power magic point, something like that, right?
That would be a reasonable assumption. The center of the ritual will be I believe the throne room in the palace. So, for example, if we were to destroy the palace, I believe the ritual would be disrupted. Potentially, it could be restarted with time and resources.
Turn to Kenji. Kenji, do you know if there's a point in this city that we're in right now that is heavily guarded or protected that no one should ever go into by order of the Emperor?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Fuck. Big brain moment there.
Yeah, good break, Jane.
All right. That's it for me.
That
Martin,
was
take
actually
over.
very big. That was very big.
No.
Master Kenji, with this information in mind, shall we conclude our meeting just now?
Yeah, I think I have to check out some place now.
of course, we have places to be as well, don't we, everyone?
Yes,
Master Kenji,
definitely.
it has been a pleasure. I'll hold my hand out to shake it.
He shakes it back.
Yeah.
Good
Thank
luck,
you.
everyone.
We, well, I cannot misjudge you. Apologies for that, even though it doesn't really matter. But we got it. I kind of got it all wrong. Thank you for the information and your help. We'll keep in touch, like we said. Thank you again.
Just make sure
I'll
the
just
world
say-
doesn't end.
I'll just say to you, Kenji, it'll most likely be the next time we speak to you that we'll probably need you to infiltrate this secure place and stop whatever's happening in there.
I will report back what I will be able to find.
Yeah, maybe you could pry into it at least so we have an idea what we're gonna be encountering, or potentially you could tell us what it is and we could actually infiltrate our little critters. Kitiara could have a good look in there actually. My little familiar, invisible familiar. That could
I
be.
think there's too many eyes around at the moment with Grimjoy Liang. This city is too compromised.
For
Well,
now,
let
let's
Master- somewhere else.
relax a little bit. Let's not move too quickly.
All right.
We'll let Master Kenji deal with his city. We'll go and find a place to stay and go from there.
All right.
Well, good luck.
Right. And
Good
I
luck.
assume we leave the. So I'm assuming it's fairly late on in the day at this point.
Yeah, you guys have got quite a right. So
Right.
probably like the sun is about to set. Kind of where the exact picture that you see right now. That's the timestamp. See the sun go down in the west.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
It's beautiful.
Shall we find a tavern, or is there time for us to? No, there's not time for us to get back to the Dancing Kobold. And we want to get Will's hat fully restored. Will, you...
There's, he hasn't got. Oh,
That's
has he got?
quite a mess.
He's got one charge. No?
He's got one charge.
Got
Yeah.
one, so
Do we want to
Let's-
stay in the crow's nest, but then tomorrow we'll have to come back, or we can go to the kobold?
I think we should stay here
We
for the
could
night
go to the
let this
police.
hat recharge.
Do you have the tree thing, or
Oh.
you say you haven't been there to the police station, Kaika? Do you don't remember?
No, I cannot do any more. I did two. So
Who's this other person? Not Mr. Gold, but what's this other guy that we're trying to get?
Mr. Gilroy?
favor?
Gilhart.
Okay.
Gilhart.
Which
He's
city is he in?
Occupation.
Occupation? Yeah, the main city.
Occultation, yeah.
Oh, he's in the main city. Okay.
Yeah.
Who do we know in other cities?
I think. we
'Cause,
spoke
You know
to
people in Zeeper's Dream, but they probably not happy with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
we only
all.
destroyed a little bit of it. You know, I don't know.
Mario? No, it was something like that.
Leonardo.
Leonardo, that was it. Leonardo. And you have to say like that, otherwise it's wrong.
Yeah.
Leonardo.
I heard the Spanish, and you both come out violently there.
I guess we have Sir Tristan somewhere. We are not 100% sure where he
He
is.
should
Sorry,
be in a
new
position
fall.
by now.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, that's another problem. We are waiting for us to get news for Sir Tristan infiltration, and we fucked
Yeah.
up, right? We
I mean, he
thought
should be
something.
already there. Yeah, he should already be in town.
The only people who know about that are us and your old mentor. And and I believe Mark said he's going to get word to us about that.
Yeah, if
We
they
don't have
ever
it.
go into that establishment where they are supposed to go to, then you get
so
the
in
message.
my-
But so far,
Oh,
no
yeah,
message.
yeah. Yeah,
So in my head, I think everyone is waiting on us, right?
More or less.
We need to
plan.
give them the plan. So,
So we've
we
got the
need to
start one.
figure out. Yeah. So we've got some idea of something going on now. So we need to figure out what we're looking for in these individual cities. So we need to infiltrate one city, figure out, find this thing, whatever it is, and then pass that information to the ally, so that they can go into these different cities as well and look for those things. And then once we've kind of got to that point where we have a few of them, that's when we attack, and then we kind of go. I think that's kind of the gist of the plan. would be the
I love that.
would be
I
the-
mean, we have in Brodem, we have connections with the police, right? That's where we
I
have the
mean,
office.
they're probably with the Emperor, no? They're
They're
not
gonna
with
be with the
the
Emperor. Yeah.
Let's think who are our confirmed allies first. So
Yeah.
potentially Kenji and his followers, Mr. Gold. So there's 2.
Yeah.
That
And then
that
we
gives
have-
us something because we've disrupted 2 points.
Yeah, and
There is a
Mr.
point in
Gilhart is
Newfall.
also an ally if you indeed, show him a plan. Or,
And
convince him
yes,
back.
that's true. And I think we've got
And-
one now to start it off.
And in Newfall, we have Sir Tristan and the Knights of the White Flame. That could be. They are.
But the thing is, Tristan is not there anymore.
No,
So-
he's in the. Yeah, it's true. Actually, he's.
Yeah.
He's
So
right
He's
here
traveling.
riding on a horse.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
He
true.
could be anywhere.
We can't go to. What's that one called? Which one is that one called?
Arthas.
Arthas, because that's occupied by the Cabal, right? So that's out limits. That
Yeah.
we can't even go.
And
The
the,
Cabal
points are
are-
not that though, right? The points are opportunity, right?
There's a place.
Newfall.
There's a place in each city
Yeah.
because
Oh,
it all
Nick City?
converges. It all
Oh,
converges
okay,
into
okay,
occultation
okay.
into the palace.
I
So
was thinking that it was only. Oh, okay.
No,
okay,
no,
I
no,
see.
God, no.
Yeah, okay.
I
That
think-
makes
I think
more
when
sense. I
you
was
went
thinking,
here-
yeah.
Andy, when you
No.
went here, I think I spotted the pattern as well. This was ages ago. I think I remember I started making the
Pretty long-
lines,
long-
but I
long
didn't know
time
what it
ago.
meant.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I didn't know what it meant.
never know.
Now
I
you
never
know.
noticed. I'm not that clever.
Now I know.
So,
Yeah.
so maybe in
Don't
Sipper's
agree too
dream-
quickly, damn it.
In
No, not
Sipper's
that
dream,
part.
maybe the cave where the dragon was, maybe that could be the place. That was very magical, actually.
Mm.
But that wasn't
Yeah.
that was like quite a far way.
Yeah, it
Cool.
wasn't in
Let's-
Zipper's stream.
That's true.
Let's
Yeah.
deal with what we know for now. And right now, Kenji reckons he's got a lead in a place here.
can
We
we, by
can
the way, say
discuss-
how funny it is now that the moment Will comes back, Joey comes back, you have to explain everything what just happened.
No.
Oh god.
Fine,
He was
sorry.
gone for just
So-
an hour.
So Mr. Gold could potentially find a place in wherever where he is. So we've
He's
got
in
potentially 2 there.
Lockwin? Is that Lockwin?
Lockwin.
Right.
So we got that, and we have literal forces at our disposal. Also, if we can find out more about the Tatim in relation to Saul and Jane, potentially we all get stronger.
Yeah, we need to do that before we get to
Yeah.
a fight. That's for sure.
I have no idea where to go with that though. Not a clue. Not a
I can
scooby.
give you guys a hint in that regard.
I think
You-
we need to find a connection. Well, this is before you give us a hint. I think the way the other unlocked it is by finding a memory connection with them and then
Mm.
killing a creature that was like empowering something related to
So the
them.
dragon one was with Will. What was the one with Malcolm? Who did
I
you kill
mean-
for Malcolm?
He discovered the Scraggles guy, and then he went into the temple. Something in the temples he took of the Raven Queen, so he had a connection with
It
her.
was then, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Something
I'd imagine
happened
we're sort of in a tavern here discussing our plans somewhere away from listening ears, and Henry will say one other thing about this. Is one thing I can't remember if this was mentioned to Jane since she came back. So that we were forced into making what was, as mortals go, a very advantageous for us agreement with someone unsavory. Mephistopheles is in contention with the Emperor for this ritual. He wants to make a play for it. They're the 2 main power players. Now apparently the Cabal. But they're the main 2.
Hmm.
Mephistopheles' right hand, his general, Lurk, or Lurks, I can't remember, has entered into an agreement with us. We are both, us and him, we're working to stop our leaders from attempting to take the ritual, at which point he's more or less said he wants to do it for himself, and at that point, as per the agreement, all bets are off, winner takes all.
So that means that they wouldn't want the ritual to be disrupted, meaning meaning destroyed. They want it
That
to be
would be-
disrupted.
That would be correct. Yes, but he is
Okay.
assisting us in stopping his leader from being at the center point of the ritual, as much as we're stopping ours. Ally of convenience.
An enemy of our enemy is our friend. Something like that.
Very tenuously, yes. He is still a devil, and apparently, it is the worst. It is the most fair contract the devil has ever signed. And from my own studies, I would agree.
And where did you guys sign this? Where were you when you did this?
In my office,
In Lockwood.
I think Henry's office is an occultation.
Occultation. Or in
Yeah,
occultation. Oh,
in
God.
the university, yeah.
The thing is, in my head. Okay.
Yeah, it's
In my head, I see the ritual like this, right? Let me just make a line, right? So that's the center of it, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I saw him making a star like this, right?
Mhm.
But is it actually a star like that, or is it more like this? You know?
not a clue. I just know that in occultation, it's the center of it all,
Alright.
and that's where you want to be for the ascension.
Hmm.
Well, that's how the train station looks like, how it's all connected.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
we go.
That's how it's all connected. But what city were we in? He said so. If there's something in here, I mean, there must be a point in each of these cities, right? There
Yeah.
must be something
Yeah,
in each of these.
that's the hypothesis.
So how do we? I think the ritual can't be stopped unless we hit all the cities simultaneously. So I don't think we have the resources to stop the rituals happening at all.
I don't think the ritual can happen if one of the points has been disrupted.
I think
Otherwise,
it
there
might
would be
still
no need
happen,
to-
or okay. Yeah.
I think you need. They wouldn't be there if you didn't need them all. At least that's where Henry was going with the summon fiend spell. If the circle was broken, you're not getting a
That-
fiend from that.
Then rather than looking for other ones, we focus on the one we know, and we send all our forces to that one to destroy and stop it.
Potentially.
That's
I mean,
I think the best thing that we can do. Instead of the factory, we focus on this. Maybe in this monk place in
Here?
this
well,
place here.
he knows a place that's heavily guarded. The only one we know of certain that exists is like the throne room in occultation, which is probably a little bit unreachable. So, yeah, we
Thing
got
is,
a
if-
bit of a plan. We got a bit of a plan to start with. Ooh,
Okay.
my brain.
Yeah.
My brain.
Okay. What's the clue, Mark, that you were going to tell us?
I cannot remember anymore, that was ages ago, man.
No!
What were we talking about?
We were talking about.
We'll give Mark some time to remember. A clue about the unlocking Tati memories
Yeah,
are linked
unlocking
for
the Tati
Saul
memories.
and Jane.
Oh yeah, I remember. It's
So.
well, you know that technically the Tat team is the Emperor, and the Emperor controls the Empire. And so far you've only been looking using Empire resources to find stuff about the Tat team.
Mhm.
Do you think just maybe that the Emperor uses propaganda? You
Oh,
know, and
definitely.
then where would you search for Tat team stuff?
Where are we going to hell?
That's
The devils, the fiends.
that's a solution, but I'm not a
Oh.
player.
See, again, I'm not sure where to go to find that.
I don't understand. What does he mean by that?
The Emperor- I mean, we've been using resources that is empire-based, transit-based, but it's probably also, history written by the victors. So it's not necessarily accurate.
Mm.
So we go somewhere else with an alternative point of view to find out stuff about the Tatim.
Who has the old
I mean,
information? Okay.
We have one more trip to the library.
I thought we tried that and we couldn't find anything because it has to be written down by someone.
Yeah.
From what I remember, you didn't ask me about that part.
Yeah,
Fair
we
enough.
don't have to start.
So
Fair
like
enough. Fair
you-
enough.
Like if you, yeah, there was a limit to your answer to your question from previous. Like
Yep,
Yeah.
that's fair.
I wasn't
fair,
gonna
fair.
give you literally everything the first time you went there.
Yeah,
Like,
we got all the
you
lore
need more
that we could
insight
find.
before you're allowed all the wisdom.
And
Something
So we
like
should
that.
focus
also
on
know-
souls then, maybe. Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say the same thing that you're saying, that we know that is Loka is my one, that is a wizard, that it was the one, I think she was the one that did the perfect spell, actually. Was she? Or was that Chifu?
Loka, from what you can read from the books from the Empire, that she indeed was constructing the most powerful spell or something like that. It's
Yeah.
very
The
fake,
perfect
but the
spell.
perfect spell is the best description you could find of what she wants.
Yeah.
But not very clear.
I don't know, my notes are untangible. I got the perfect spell to do, and I don't understand what it says after that. I think it says arcane something, but I'm not actually sure anymore. Oh, fuck, sorry for this. That's so bad.
God damn it, Cisco.
I know. Oh well.
Well, are we? I take it all the crows are sort of bedding in for the night before we then go to the library in the morning.
I mean, we should go to the library. Oh wait, do we get kicked out of the library?
We've got one more go.
We have
and-
go. I don't think we get out, but once we leave the library, unless we bring something to the
Yeah,
librarian
fine.
that he hasn't, some news or something, some knowledge that he doesn't have, he might give us an extra.
Oh, what knowledge could we give him?
I don't know.
It would have to be something that hasn't been written down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something that has not been written down.
Because he already has everything that's been written down.
And maybe something, so it would have to be something that's happening now that hasn't yet been written about or something like that.
What if we tell him our story?
Mm,
Tell him in
Maybe.
song. Cisco.
I mean, I do keep a diary so he knows everything that we have. No, I haven't.
Oh, damn it!
No.
Damn
No,
you, guy!
do it. I didn't do it. No, just joking.
Okay.
Could we not rest there? Could we not teleport and rest there?
He won't let us.
Potentially, I mean, we
Like,
didn't
you
try
could,
last time.
But there's no food and water there, so it's kind of good luck out there.
Well, we've got a druid.
Yeah, so yeah, you're not going to eat the druid. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Transform into a cow, I'm hungry.
How does kobold
We
taste?
have
I wonder?
rations, don't worry. We can
Like
eat,
crocodile.
actually, some
Does your tail
rations.
regrow if it breaks off?
Well, I never
You have it
tried,
now.
and I'm not about to find out.
Oh, he does have it.
Stay away from me.
Okay, let's go. Let's go somewhere first. I guess we'll go to the crow's nest, or
I'd be in favor of staying in
Yeah,
the
let's
city
stay
we're in. Let the hat recharge a bit more, just in case we get one teleport again,
or good
and
idea.
then
I mean, we
And
can
then-
still hear in Lirador with
yeah,
the monks
and
are
then-
Yeah.
kind of allies.
yeah, in the morning we get information from Kenji, or if we get nothing, we head to the library and check out Tateem stuff.
All right.
Right then,
Like a
That's
play.
fine.
Yeah.
we bed in for the night. As we turn in, unless Henry's going to annoy Jane again, basically.
Okay.
So he knocks on her. He's a bit. He's knocks on the door.
She kind of opens it.
Jane.
Mm.
I just wish to say that if you wish to uncover more of what has happened to you, we can begin again as soon as tomorrow. But only when you're ready to do so. And you'll Martin, are you okay?
No, I got something stuck here.
Just shooting a gust of wind from you each time there.
He's just putting out his candle in his room. It's like one of those magical candles that sing out.
They're hard to get off, man.
Yeah. And he just sort of clears his throat, and he'll, after saying that, he turns to leave.
Yeah, she just hears him go off and then just closes the door.
That's it.
I would like to do something actually before we
Mhm.
go to sleep tonight. Something new.
Ooh.
As I have now a stone that is individual, is not a pair. The cell stone. I'm gonna try to do ascending to my sister actually to see if I get a reply or anything like that. So I'll be focusing more on the me being her brother rather than her lover, because I know she doesn't remember that part. So, but I'm not sure if she will remember more like vague things. So, kind of like with trying as hard as I can to avoid to cry while I'm doing the message, I will try to do ascending and concentrate on it, on her, on Luna, her beautiful red hair, freckles, blue eyes, and beautiful smile.
Remember, everyone, this is his sister.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not focusing on juicy red lips. I'm not mentioning things
Soul's
like that. I'm
Soul's
trying to
sister.
keep it very, yeah.
Person who's speaking.
And I will say, hey, Luna, it's your brother. I hope you're okay. Just want to see how you are and how our stepfather is doing, if he's with you, and if you've been to visit mom. I miss you. I need to see you soon, hopefully. I kind of leave it there.
A few seconds pass and you'll get a response back. Oh, wow, this actually never happened to me. But sorry, I think you got the wrong person. I actually don't have a brother.
Oh.
So sorry for wasting your magic. Good night. And then it ends.
I think if there could be a sound to kind of describe how Soul is feeling, it will be the sound of a breaking heart, whatever that
Shattered
sound is.
glass.
Yeah. And I will look at Kitiara and said, we're gonna manage to save her one day, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. Just nods and stares in the distance. Kind of looking furious now. I don't know how birds can do that, but
Yeah. I'll just kind of like, come, let's go to sleep then. And I'll just kind of like take her and put her next to my face on some kind of sleeping, just like, and cry a little bit, as quiet as I can. Yeah.
anybody else wants to do something for the night?
I think
Children.
there's too many hearts have been broken tonight.
Yep. One is enough.
What are you talking about? Explain yourself.
Then, with that, all of you can press the long rest button. And we'll also end it for here tonight.
Whoa.
So with that, this will be the end of our session. So thank you all for playing this one. Wild episode.
Yeah, very nice. Thank you, Mark.
Yes, yep.
Before we head off, a few thanks to Incarnate and Suno for allowing me to make random music and maps for what we're using in this campaign. And of course, one of Joey's great-great-grandfathers for the Golden Gate Bridge. Together with Joseph B. Strauss. We also have a, I wanted to say Saturday, it's Sunday and Tuesday campaign. So either join in or those. Hopefully see you there, otherwise hopefully see you next week, where we will continue our search for a way to stop this ritual. So yeah, take it easy, stay magical, and hopefully see you all next week. Bye bye.
Yay. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Good night.
Nope, wrong one. Yeah, I've done it, I think. No.